Good evening, everybody. Let me see. I'm not muted. Good. I'm not muted.
Yeah.
First try. I'm a professional. Welcome to the GR Career Channel. I'm Frank, your GM, keeper tonight, co-founder of this channel, and I'm here joined by these lovely people here around me to play in a Monster of the Week one-shot. So I'm super excited. I've been super excited since I've talked to all of them. The characters are amazing and hilarious. I cannot wait until for all of you to meet them properly. But before we get started, let's do just a usual quick affiliate announcement just to get out of the way. First and foremost, we are affiliated with Princex Shopkeeper of this realm for the TTRPG and dice. I speak here of our friend Diehard Dice. If you can do exclamation mark dice in chat, you will find a few things that are also wrong, because Big Brain here did not think about updating that command. You can find our affiliate link, which is correct, using the promo code GRC10 to get 10% off at checkout on your entire order. The only thing that is incorrect in there is the dice set on which we get a bit of kickback on this month. If you go check our Twitter, there's actually a link for the proper one. I don't remember the name because I'm terrible. I wonder why Darius, is affiliated. Decided to be affiliated with me because I'm a terrible spokesperson for that brand apparently.
You are not.
But they're absolutely wonderful and some of the friendliest people you can get. And if you often leave a little comment, they will sometimes send you extra stuff. So do that.
Agreed. Love Die Hard.
Yeah, they're amazing. They're super kind. Every time I was happy to work with them, and I was already ordering a lot from them before being affiliated, so that's just a bonus for me. But speaking of other cool things, we also affiliated with Itborn Press, exclamation mark HPP and chat. It's gonna give you our little affiliate link there. They make cool things like the Deck of Many, the Humblewood campaign setting. I think they're coming out with a new Kickstarter for something new. I need to check. That is still in the Humblewood universe, so that's super cool. They do the animated spell deck, Deck of Many, and a bunch of other accessories. Go check it out. Use our affiliate link. We get a bit of kickback when you purchase with that, and it helps, the stream. And last but not least, we are affiliated with 1985. Oh boy, I did not have my number lock on, and everything went wrong. We're affiliated with 1985 Games. They're a cool small company that make really cool retro 2D terrain tiles and other dice accessories such as Dungeon Notebook. And I think they also do have minis and a lot of, the amount of cool stuff they have on 1985 Games is just, and they keep adding more. Recently they had that dice Kickstarter, which are gorgeous. So yeah, go check it out. Use our affiliate link. We get a kickback at the order, and don't forget to use the code GRC10 at checkout to get that sweet 10% off your order. And I think when you order over, I think is it $60 if I'm not mistaken, you get free shipping or something.
Correct.
I think sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Free shipping on orders, $60.
Yeah. There you go.
The majority of us here are affiliated with 1985, so I'm glad that Cher at least has this.
I had a document that I with all my affiliate information to read out, and what did I do? I messed it up, so I will need to redo it. Because I'm a professional. But hey, speaking of professional, I'm surrounded by amazing
professionals over here.
I'm by assuming professional.
We're professionals, not perfect.
Exactly.
Correct.
Professionally imperfect.
Now let's do a quick roundtable to say hello to my wonderful guests here and tell who they're playing. Whoever want to go first, or just roll I said D6. That doesn't
I'll
work
just go
here.
first. Hi, I'm Panda. I'm playing Tiffany and Tate, our spell slinger.
Yeah.
And I realized I did not correct on your roll. It still says spell singer.
And whatever.
Hey,
I'm not singing on camera.
You
though,
can do
sorry.
both.
Oh, she's still a spell singer. Hey,
Yeah.
if you do sing, bonus points. You get a +1 to your roll.
Okay, well then maybe. Also, real quick interjection. If I just randomly disappear, we're having horrific weather in northern Illinois. Everyone's been warned that if I like pop off, either my power went out or we're under tornado warning because we've already had one tonight. So.
So yeah.
I'll go next. Hi, I'm Jay, otherwise known as PlayYourRole, and I am playing Percy Banks. I defaulted to my usual character archetype, which is the drunken cowboy, so sorry in advance. There you go. I nailed it.
There you go.
And I'll go next. Hi there, Cher here, otherwise known as That Gamer Cher, here on Twitch, and I have my own channel on here as well. Tonight, I'm gonna be playing Lakeisha Howell, your tough New Yorker, tough as nails professional.
Fantastic.
I can go next. Hi, I'm Calamity. You can find me as Princex Calamity on all the things. And tonight I will be playing Cade Douglas using the Hex playbook, who is a spooky, sleepy person that likes to talk to books.
Spooky, sleepy person who likes to talk to books.
So like me, but like, no, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah. No, makes perfect sense. They say play what you know, So there you go.
Play what you know, exactly.
There you go.
Wonderful.
And I think that just leaves me. I'm SaraBStrange, and I am playing the wronged Bia Carter. And she's lost her sister, lost her husband, and she'll be damned if she loses this town or her people.
So sweet.
All right. Cannot wait for everybody to learn more about those characters. We had a bit of a banter before the stream, and that was hilarious. So, all right, let's just change our little tune here. Is it this one? There you go. All right. The date is September 30th, 1982. The Amityville 2, the position is still playing in theater. And Who Can It Be Now by Men at Work is playing on every radio station. As the night grows longer and the weather grows colder, we pan over Route 61 in Pennsylvania, towards the small mining town of Centralia. The town has recently been experiencing a great exodus of their residents. However, some have chosen to remain despite the current situation, making the area near inhospitable. In recent times, some of the local has been simply vanishing without a trace, taking nothing with them, or so it seems. Many would simply say that they just decided to pack light and bail while they can, but some would state otherwise. And there might be more than meet the eyes going on in this small, quiet town. It is on the horizon that we can hear before we can actually see it. This blue 1972 Ford Pinto driving on the paved road. And at the wheel, we have Lakeisha Howell. Lakeisha, share. Tell us about who she is and what she looked like.
Yeah, well, you've got yourself a just coasting into middle age black woman, pretty average height, hard as nails. She's got one arm that's actually all metal, except for a couple of the bits that they were able to salvage. There's an incident that happened years ago on the job. We don't have to talk about it too hard. All I know is that was an incident that taught her exactly what she was dealing with. This is the first time dealing with these creepy crawlies that go bump in the night. You know what I mean? So now we're cruising And to my right, I've got my colleague. I use that term loosely.
Very
My colleague
loosely.
Percival is right there in the vehicle with me as well. Yeah.
Exactly, riding shotgun, Percy.
Yeah, it is Percy, not Percival. There is no Vul, and I'm sure I've explained that at least 20 to 25 times. Yeah, Percy is slouched over in the seat next. He's very grumpy currently because he was forced to leave his very nice leather Stetson because Lakeisha would not allow such a hat in her vehicle. He is slouched over. He's got a almost empty beer bottle at this point. He wears a leather vest that's kind of drooping down. He's got a little more weight on him than he did a few years ago. Lots of drinking and binge eating will do that to you. Very unkept facial hair and just like a very furrowed, constant steely gaze. And he's half ignoring Lakeisha intentionally and half occasionally just muttering very insulting things back to her whenever she speaks. But he is keeping a very careful eye out, looking over the town that he used to sheriff. He hasn't been on the force in a few years, but he at least wants to kind of keep an eye out on things to make sure that he's got a good look for it. And so he's doing that while also trying to tune Lakeisha out, though out of all the people in the world, she is probably the best at not being tuned out.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. It's whatever. It's like I told you before. You know, you could always be on foot patrol whenever we go on these jobs. But you know, I'm being nice.
Oh, were you saying something? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Just let me have my tab in peace, would you? All right.
I wasn't listening. Did you say something? The music. I'll lean over and turn the radio up further. Just look the other way.
And what's playing on the radio? I'm wondering.
I'm gonna leave that to Lakeisha because I don't think she would let me choose the song.
Oh hell no! Just to spite him, I've got like Huey Lewis in the News on.
Oh god, I'm in hell.
Yeah, you're in my vehicle now, buddy. Yeah.
Fantastic, wonderful, great dynamic between those two quote-unquote partners. And you know, a bit further down the road, and a bit newer vehicle, should I say, in an '81 Dodge Ram Charger, with a future in their headlights, we can see the wheel, Bea, and passing it over to you, Sarah. Like, who is this character? What does they look like?
So she's middle-aged, about 45 or so, and got big, fluffy bob. And this is just the closest I could get. And she's dressed very practically in just a flannel shirt and jeans and stomping boots that she got from the army surplus, and this massive duster that probably started as some sort of a surplus, but has definitely been played with a little bit, just to beef it up a little bit, and big mom vibes. And she's chatting. It's probably like 60s music that's playing in her car. Like she's got the oldies on.
Yeah. Wonderful. And right next to you, shotgun. I do believe we have Tiffany, right? Was it
that would
that
be
you
me.
were riding shotgun?
Sorry, all my power went out.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Sorry, I missed everything. What are we're doing, like intro stuff?
Just like quick character intro
Yep.
presentation, you know.
Oh yeah, no, Tiffany's riding shotgun with me. She's got no seatbelt on because it's fucking 1982. She's got her feet up on the dashboard.
Mhm.
She's just kind of hanging out. She's wearing a jean jacket and a red tank top and really, really short jean shorts and like work boots. She's got her makeup done as best she can, following what she found in Mom's Cosmo, which she's currently flipping through, and just kind of hanging out.
Wonderful. Yeah. Like early 80s, safety wasn't invented yet, so it's fine.
Safety wasn't invented yet. I love it. Oh shit.
Her parents would be pissed if they knew, but she doesn't give a shit.
Exactly. And I do believe we have a third passenger in that vehicle, right in the back seat.
Yes.
Who do we have there?
We have Cade Douglas, who is about 5'3", 20-something, who has like dyed bright blonde hair, not like pale blonde hair, dark eye makeup, bags under their eyes, and is currently drifting off in the back seat while kind of staring out the window. Wears all black and has a book that's kind of like at her hip, attached to like a little belt situation.
Can I clarify something real quick?
Yeah.
So I was looking at the chat real quick, and a lot of people were talking about how old they were in the 80s. To clarify, I was not alive in the 80s, so everything I know
Me
is through
neither.
pop culture osmosis. Yeah, so I just any stupid mistakes I make about 80s culture, it's because I wasn't there. Okay, cool.
This whole thing is taking place literally when I was a month old.
Yeah.
So
Cool. All right, I just wanted to clarify that.
I was just born in the very, very late 80s, so.
Yeah.
Your parents
I
weren't
was-
even together yet.
Amazing.
Neither were mine.
Yeah, I was just looking, going like, oh no, if I make mistakes, like some of these people lived through this, they're gonna know.
It's all
fine.
right.
They're not gonna know.
It's
all
an
It'll be
alternate version of the
Alternate
80s, okay?
universe.
Right. An alternate version. Okay, all right. Well,
Yeah.
that
Similar but not same.
cool. All right. Anyway, sorry, I just thought that was funny. Continue.
No, that's fair.
Oh my god.
Wonderful.
Wow.
And you're riding on that highway, as best you can. It's about like near end of day, or at least the sun is going down, and you're approaching this very small mining town, which was at the time this beautiful, prosperous place. Nowadays, it's not so great. Some various incident happening around here, especially in the mine, the gas, and some fire underneath is, causing some distress, and people are just like, well, there's no future here, so we might as well leave. But people have been going a bit further and like quicker than expected. Some without even bringing like a suitcase with them. Some of them, even their vehicle was still in their driveway when they left, which is a bit odd. But as you approach, you get some first sign of, oh, careful, dangerous road ahead, sinkholes, drive with care, and all that. But eventually, after maybe a few hours on the road, a few snack and a few tuna sandwich later, I do believe that first Lakeisha and Percy would be the first to arrive on the scene, probably like 20-30 minutes ahead.
Yeah, I can never get used to it being this quiet around here, man. I mean, don't you remember? It used to be just so much more life here, right? Am I right or am I wrong?
Don't make me say that you're right, but I do remember there was a time where there was everybody walking around, and now it's kind of strange, isn't it? It's almost like people don't want to socialize anymore.
All right, it's whatever. Let's get this going, and Lakeisha will park not too far from the location that we've been sent to. She likes to make sure that when she parks the car, it's gonna be like probably within sight of the location, right?
Mhm.
But still far away enough that if something pops off, maybe and you gotta duck behind your car once in a while, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So, yeah, you've probably been given like an exact location of where things are happening, because a bit all over town. But a good place to stop would be either like the local diner, sheriff station, wherever, or even like a local small, what was formerly at some point like hotel type of location, but that's been, you know, having had better days. So whichever location you wish to go first, and we'll have soon, right behind you, the second vehicle pulling up. If you did all coordinate like where you all wanted to meet, no, you've been on the road all day, so.
Yeah, I assume we would have at least communicated somewhat. Probably Lakeisha and Bia probably coordinated it all, and the rest of us are just here.
Oh yeah, definitely. Probably on there's a big console. The one thing that looks out of place in this vehicle, it would be almost like a cross between a 80 cell phone and a CB radio setup. Okay, so you know, it might even be a sat phone. You don't know, but it's huge. It's clunky. And you'd hear Lakeisha come over the wire and say, "Yeah, me and Percival are here. We just pulled up." So,
Percy, it's Percy. It's not Percival.
Yeah. So,
Bia just grabs the radio. She's just got a little like CB radio set up, and just pulls that down and goes, "Yeah, almost there. See you in a sec."
all right. Lakeisha just finishes off her tab, although she's trying to finish it off in peace if her so-called partner would let her, you know.
The moment that Lakeisha turns away, Percy's gonna reach into his pocket and pull out almost identical sunglasses. Just put them on. And he's just gonna stand behind her and imitate her drinking with his own beer.
What?
I like the fact that you're both cool and wearing sunglasses at night. I love it.
What is this? What
is what?
Where did you even pull those from? Are you kidding me? Right here.
I've been wearing them the whole time.
Whatever.
I think that's when Bia pulls in, like right behind the Pinto. Even if they hadn't coordinated, it's not like there's a ton of cars around town anymore.
True.
Especially not one like that.
Yep.
No.
Yep. As soon as you guys are pulling up, Lakeisha gets up out of the car and says to Percy, "Yeah, time to go to work." And she goes into the trunk. You see her. All of a sudden, you see this arsenal that she's got in the trunk. So you got your grenades, you got your 9mm. She's checking her ammo. She's got a shotty back there. So all the toys.
All right, I'm gonna go over to the Pinto that just pulled up and knock on the window as they park.
You're in the Pinto.
Oh, we're in the Pinto.
Yeah, genius. We're in the Pinto.
I'm drunk. Leave me alone. I've been drinking all night. I will go over to Bia's car. Sorry, and I'll knock on the window and ask her to roll it down.
She looks you dead in the eyes.
Hey,
Percy.
did we all get here okay?
Yep.
Okay. I just want to let you know, Lakeisha's in one of her moods, so you just, maybe keep a little bit of space. Don't set her off or anything, you know what I'm saying?
Percy, I don't know if you realize this, but she's always in one of her moods after she's been traveling with you. I kind of just expect it at this point.
That's probably a coincidence. I doubt that has anything to do with me. She's
Yeah,
just a generally
yeah,
moody
yeah.
person.
And
Get out. Let's go.
she cracks the door and she pulls a sawed-off shotgun from Tiffany Ann's feet. It was just like right next to her.
Yeah,
There's
she must be
the
on the
hardware.
dashboard to stay away from it.
Yep.
There's the hardware. Hey, how you doing, love? Is he trying to convince you that he's not the problem again?
That was
What
such a
else is
hyper-specific conclusion. No, you know what? I don't need this from either of you. It has been a very long night. I would like to just get this done and go home and fix my baby. Okay?
We
So let's
literally just got here. Can we get on with it, please?
Yeah, let's.
Hey, Kate, how's it going? Good to see you.
Ugh.
All right.
I'm gonna do like the 1980s thing, and like Tiffany Ann's gonna grab the side. She's got her window down. She's just gonna climb out the window and hop down.
Oh
like,
my
a
god.
la
Yeah, you
Daisy
gotta be
Duke.
too cool for doors.
Yep.
Love that.
Amazing.
She's gonna hop down. She's gonna look across the hood. Hi, Mr. Banks.
How's it going, Tiff? You doing okay tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know that carburetor is sitting at Daddy's shop, right?
Look, it's gonna take a little bit of time for me to get to it. I can't quite pay the. Lakeisha, I do not want to hear it from you. Sometimes a real man needs to ask for help. Okay, so just.
Is Miss Howell on his hair again?
Hey, Tiff. Here's an idea. Why don't you go scope out the perimeter, and we'll take Cade with you, and we'll reconvene once we know what's going on. Okay?
All right.
Yeah.
Cade, you want to go scope things out with me for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
And I'm gonna look over my shoulder as we walk away. Yo, Mama says hi.
Did she
tell your mama
mention me
hey.
by name?
Yes.
No. It's,
Oh.
okay, that's cool. That's tell her hi if you have. Whatever.
Yeah,
Did
Bia,
you
let's
really just try to say if I see her, like I ain't gonna see her in the morning when we all get up?
right. All right, Bia. Yeah, if you want to come my way, let's go ahead and
Yeah.
do that perimeter, yeah?
Yep, let's do this.
Right.
Do we know anything about what's going on yet, or are we just still trying to get information?
So, our expert official probably got more or less a little dossier in some form. There's not much to be known. People in town have been going missing. And, I mean, the fact that they're leaving is not a big deal. Like, that, that was expected. It's the algorithm at which they're leaving without taking anything. And there's been some strange noise coming from around the woods and the mines, which nothing should be in the mines except, well, currently the big ass mess is in there.
Right, I feel like there's maybe a nearby storehouse. HQ has been dogging my ass, riding my ass to make sure we come out here and check out this mine. There was supposed to be somebody, there in the storehouse near the mine for quite some time, just monitoring. And, nobody's reported in for a long time. So, yeah, they made this a priority.
Yeah. And you did get, like, a little contact name as well.
Oh.
His name would be... Clark Davis.
Clark Davis.
Okay.
None of us know Clark Davis personally, do we?
Have you been living or in this town before or been around before?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I've been here my whole life. Not that it's a very long life at this point, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that I used to be sheriff of this town. Not
Yeah.
anymore, but was once upon a time, so I know the
Yeah.
area.
I mean, it is a very small town, like especially nowadays. Clark Davis was essentially, one of the head foremen for the mine. Has been a bit out of work since it's technically officially closed due to various safety concerns. And surprisingly not left town, even though he's currently out of a job.
Yeah, Clark. It's been a while since I've talked with him. We got a beer or two back in the day, but ever since the mine shut down, I haven't seen him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't he used to be on one of the one of those sports teams, either soccer or football, or one of them.
In baseball. Played third
yeah.
base.
That sounds about right.
Good kid.
I think I might know where he's staying. If he's still around there, we can go check it out. I don't know if the girls have found anything or not.
yeah, we're kind of doing a quick patrol of the area. Have Cade and I found anything?
Are you looking for anything specific? You can always give me. We can have our very first roll of the night with this. Let me just look at the move that exists. I think that would be a good time to investigate a mystery. So investigate a mystery. you roll plus sharp.
Okay. Let me. It's 2d6, right?
Oh,
It
we
is
both
2d6 plus. If whoever is around investigating.
First rolls, don't mess it up.
Ooh.
I rolled a 7 plus my sharp, so an 8.
Ooh.
An 8. All right.
I got a
Hey,
13.
strong start.
Alright,
Strong
13?
start.
Jeez.
A sharp
Nice.
All right. So
Uh,
let's roll the first 8. So between the 7 and 8, it's a mixed success. So you can ask me one of the question. Either what happened here, what sort of creature it is, what can it do, where did it go, what is it going to do, or what is being concealed here. But Panda temporarily disappear, probably due to
yeah, more power issues.
power issue. So let's resolve that. What was it, Sarah? 10?
13.
13. Damn, what a flex.
That's
13.
crazy.
So yeah, that's an absolute success. So you can ask me 2 of those questions.
Let's try to look for the questions again. Because I am not great at remembering lists. Investigative mystery. There it is. Okay.
Yeah. They're all available like on your sheet if you look under like Hunter Move.
Oh,
Yeah.
it says on a 12 plus I can ask any question.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not just the ones listed. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything around here that will help us solve what's going on? Like, is there anything like specific like here?
Okay.
Mm.
To better answer that question, which area are you exactly patrolling? Are you like going towards the woods, or like going towards some house that has been presumably abandoned?
Probably going to more of the like abandoned houses and maybe like scoping around there, like not trying to enter or anything, but just
Yeah.
kind of looking around for anything weird.
All right. So scoping around the house, with using the light around, you're able to discern just a few things. You are paying a lot of attention to every little details, and you do notice that where the foundation is of that house, there's hole the size of like, let's say like, put it in a weird perspective, 2 raccoons.
Okay.
Using the classic raccoon unit of measurement.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very popular in the 80s.
Yeah.
Well,
Very popular in the 80s.
yeah. Everybody was measuring in raccoons back then.
In this universe, anyway.
Yeah,
I
in this
mean,
universe.
and it's
Yeah.
a small town. It's a
Anything
small
goes.
town,
I mean, sometimes you need a point of reference, and everybody know what a raccoon is. So
Yeah, everybody's seen raccoons here.
Yeah.
Every day.
You
Seen
know,
it.
or
Oh, yeah.
possums.
A possum,
Sometimes
yeah.
there's a
depending on which
a
part of the
raccoon
country, yeah.
possum conversion
Some
there.
large rodent.
Yeah,
Look, I happen to know for a fact that a raccoon can do $2,500 of damage to a car in about 3.8 seconds, especially
there
on the
you go.
highway. So
yeah,
everyone can measure something in a raccoon.
yeah. And
Mhm.
if you go to Florida, you can like measure things in gator. It's different like measure depending where you
Yeah.
go.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Can
Even
confirm.
measure things in- I was about to say, born Floridian here can confirm.
Yeah. Floridians can confirm.
Gators and honestly these days peacocks, because they seem to be everywhere for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but yeah, you see a hole in the foundation. You don't see anything that could have naturally caused that.
Mhm.
But it is using the old measure of about 2 raccoon wide.
And it's is it like in the front yard, backyard?
It's not something that you have noticed right away. You just probably like went around the house, between 2, and like just spotted that. It with the 13, it was probably like slightly hidden behind a bush, and you weren't able to
Okay.
just just see it.
Can I look in and see if there's anything in the hole?
Yeah.
just by like looking and not trying to put my hand in it or anything? Because
Yeah.
how deep is it?
I mean, it's going inside the house, right? It pierces the foundation.
Oh, it's going inside the house. I see. Like into the foundation like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Do you have a
so yeah,
flashlight
I'm
with
gonna
you or
see if I-
something?
I definitely have matches. I know that.
Because it's getting dark, so.
Yeah, I should probably brought a flashlight.
You probably know that Bia's got like 3 in the car.
She's
Probably
got that
took one
camper
with her,
survival
yeah.
kit.
I can
Yep.
see that. Yeah, probably just took one of Bia's flashlights.
Bia
Like she's got
probably
the
handed
full
out-
blown.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like she's got full blown like roadside emergency kit with like flares and shit and all that
Yes.
stuff.
Yep. She's got all the emergency stuff, and
Takes
and
a
Lakeisha's
flare.
got all the arsenal stuff. You know,
Yeah.
Yep.
we kind of cover it all there.
And I brought the
Safety,
beers. so
Weaponry.
That's-
But yeah, against my better judgment, I think she would have brought a flashlight and not a flare.
All right. And Tiffany, are you following with Kate on that? I think you were patrolling
Oh yeah,
with her,
absolutely.
right? All right.
I would grab a flashlight of my own and head out and check out whatever we're checking out.
Awesome. So are you like essentially like getting in that yard, just going right next to that foundation, right? See
Mhm.
what's going on there. All right.
Mhm.
Well, I'm just gonna keep going with that 13 because it was such a good roll. One of the things that you do notice, it wasn't like the foundation wasn't, the hole wasn't made by, just the ground moving and a crack has been made and things like that. It's been dug out. And anybody that's been working around like animals and critters like that, you would automatically recognize claw mark.
Mhm.
What kind of claw animal could have done that, or beast could have done that? Hard to tell, but to be able to like go through concrete, that's something. But if you want to go in further, I'm not gonna stop you here.
2 raccoons. She fit, like just
Yeah.
crawling.
I don't know, tearing through concrete. Do we want to go in this way, or do we want to try to go in the front door? And just go
Probably-
let everybody know what we found.
Yeah, I think in that case, well, this is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And then just turn around and walk off towards them without saying anything.
And I'll follow.
All right.
There they are. What'd you guys find?
A hole.
A hole.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a possum?
No, it's much bigger.
Would I be back here if it was a possum?
Like how many raccoons wide?
That too.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
God damn. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
right in the
that's a decent hole.
foundation though. It's like in concrete. It's something weird.
Ooh.
So, so like something
Claw
dead.
marks too.
Okay, yeah, no, that's a problem.
See, I know there's rats in New York that could chew through stuff, but damn, I mean, I know that raccoons forage, through garbage cans and stuff, but
Yeah,
Through
Hey,
concrete?
don't do that.
you don't want to mess with a raccoon. It doesn't make sense to me. Why are we measuring raccoons can squeeze through like a 4-inch hole, so it doesn't measure in something by raccoons wide. Doesn't that seem a little weird?
It's a
to you?
resting raccoon.
A resting raccoon. Okay, so
Yeah.
we should clarify that. Squoze raccoon.
Why
resting
would we have it be a squeezed raccoon? Because that's always going to be variable to the space it's trying to get into. So that wouldn't make any sense to make it a raccoon in motion. It would have to be a resting raccoon. So we don't really.
I am
discuss
leaving
that.
this
Kate, how
conversation
many
and I
books have
am
you read?
walking towards the house.
yeah. I think
Kate, like understanding nod, like I know what they're talking about, and just start walking away slowly.
Not even sure if Cade knows what they're talking about at this point.
So storyteller, if we go up to the house,
Mm-hmm.
I think to the front door, I think Lakeisha would kind of motion to everybody, just keep it quiet, and try to test the doors. The door locked?
Yeah, the door is locked.
Okay.
And there's a car in the driveway, but door's locked. and there's no light inside.
Okay.
I would know whose house this is. Yeah, is it like a family I know, or just an older person? Like, do I know anything about the people that lived in there?
Good, very good question. Because all of you've probably been, living around here. It is the house of the Webster family, and they were like an older couple.
Should we just knock on the door?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go ahead and try the door.
I'm just gonna be like, Mr. and Mrs. Webster, you here?
You knock. There's no answer.
I'm gonna look in the windows and see if if there's any lights on, if it looks like it's dirty in there, because they would not let their place get dirty if they were in there.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, these are the classic 80s kind of grandparents that would have plastic on the furniture and keep everything pretty pristine.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna look and see if I see dust. If I see dust on their sofa covers.
All right. Do you want to either investigate a mystery or read a bad situation, depending on what you want to play that?
I get something extra when I read a bad situation. If you want to take the other one, maybe, or do you have the same?
It's the same either way for me.
Okay.
I can help investigate a mystery.
Yeah, you can use the.
Please do.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the help out option. So roll plus cool, and you can grant some bonus.
Cool.
Can I instead help out Percy then?
Yeah.
Please, because I'm way better
Okay.
at investigating. So.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay,
Mia
great.
is many things. She is not smart.
Percy is many things. Cool is not one of them.
He said it, not me.
You
We
heard
all
it,
are witness,
everybody.
right?
You heard
Jay said
it.
it.
Clip
Alright.
that. Percy's not cool.
Jay said it. Percy would never believe you. I'll go ahead and roll for that. What does
Hey-o.
helping out do? I don't remember.
So essentially, helping out, you grant a bonus on the person role that you're helping.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So you get a +1 to your roll, but I am
Cool.
exposing myself to trouble or danger because I rolled an 8.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
We love
Well-
a good mixed success.
If it makes you feel any better, I now, because of your +1, get to compete with Cade's 13. Because I
Hey-o.
also got a 13, so
Okay.
there we go.
All right.
Nice.
That is great.
So let's see. I get to ask 2 questions.
Yeah.
Or, well, hold on.
And you're gonna be putting yourself in possible danger, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna make note of that. It's not gonna take effect right now, but
Oh, fun. Okay.
I mean, there's nothing really going on right now, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's gonna be
Not
the
currently.
scene.
I don't know. Is there?
Bia may have just caused something to
Oh, no.
become a problem.
There wasn't, but there is now.
Yep.
No.
Okay, then I can ask 1 question, right? On a 12 plus?
Yeah. I think it's on the 10 plus. You can ask 2 or 1. Yeah, you can ask 1.
Okay. Let's see. I would like to ask what happened here and what's being concealed here.
Okay.
And this is all just us looking in the windows, right?
Yeah, it's just like going
Yeah.
through, just
Snooping.
looking through the window, like probably with some light, snooping around.
Bia is probably holding the flashlight.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how
sounds
that's
like
how
a-
you're helping. There's a bit of glare, so
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's helping out a little bit. So, one thing that you can probably glance, it's a very, very simple, small house. They're not, fancy rich people. You can probably see part of, the kitchen and the dining room, like all connected, like with the living room.
Mhm.
You don't see anybody in there. However, what you do see is like some stuff like thrown around, like chairs. Like there's definitely been something going on here. What is the other questions?
What's being concealed here?
What's been concealed? What is being concealed is most likely signs of whatever creature invaded the house, at least for a little bit, and took them away.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll point through the window and say,
Yeah.
B, I think whoever was here was taken.
There's
by
definitely been a
whatever
struggle.
made that. There might still be somebody in there. I don't know. I'll reach to my my holster and pull out my revolver and just kind of spin its barrel and just hold that. Be ready.
Bia's gonna put one hand in a pocket and right hand trying to like pry up the window, I guess. Might be a little easier than trying to get through the door.
All right. Just what I just
I
like.
mean, I could
Yeah, go for it.
just try to unlock the door.
Yeah,
Can I use magic to unlock the door?
absolutely. You do have
Who do you
you have
think
it.
you are?
You,
think you're
you have an
spell slinger or
ability for
something?
that.
I don't know. It just says use magic.
Yeah. So roll me some. Use magic. So it's gonna be roll plus weird.
Yeah, roll plus weird. Okay.
There is a do one thing beyond human limitations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a. I'm trying to math in my head. How much is my weird? 2? 2, 5.
Yeah, your weird's 2.
I rolled an 8 again.
An 8.
Nice.
Glitch.
Yeah, there's a glitch.
Nice.
So-
That's nice.
It's mixed success at 8. So you are able to open that door, but in the process you do fuck up a bit the handle and door, so that door will never close back properly. But hey,
Yeah, well, we can fix that, right?
Hey, I mean, it's all right. Listen,
and
if you weren't able to open it, I would have strong-armed it, and you know that really wouldn't be locking.
What
Yeah.
did I
it,
tell you
again
both about
anyway.
vandalism?
Yeah.
God.
I wasn't trying to break it. I was just trying to let us in so we could see what happened.
And
It was
I
an
believe
accident.
that, Tiff. I believe that.
it's not really like a smooth like lock picking. It's more like control explosion in the lock
Yeah. I was just
We'll
trying to pop the
say-
lock open.
with a bit of
Don't
shrapnel
worry about
going
it.
around.
Kate just walks in. Kate
Kate,
just
Kate,
walks
Kate,
in.
Kate,
Don't
no.
worry about it. We got it. We got it. So the agency will pay for that. I'll make sure. So let's go.
Fucking agency
Bia
privilege.
is following.
Alright. So, as you're like all walking in, Bia, because I mean you did actually, you know, more or less put yourself in some danger,
Uh-oh.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But it will allow you to like discover probably some other things with that small portion of danger here. What you probably did not notice right away by just glancing through is some slick liquid on the floor, on which you slip and hit the door for the basement, which was not closed properly. So you're gonna take a bit of a tumble.
Oh, is there any way that
Like downstairs?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Is there any way that Lakeisha can try and like reach out really quickly with some reflexes to grab her hand before she
Absolutely.
slips down the stairs?
You can use protect
Alright.
someone.
Yeah, protect.
Okay. And if this has anything to do with a, let's see, I've got bottle it up as part of my moves where I can take up to +3 bonus when I act under pressure. This seems to me a
Oh
pressure
yeah.
kind of situation here.
Yeah, it's either that or like or your friend will take a tumble down the stairs, and it's not very good.
That's it. We don't want her to break her neck. All right.
No,
So
no.
rolling here.
Yeah, we
It is
prefer not
too-
breaking our neck in the first few minutes of the
That's
event.
right.
I was gonna
Of
say it
course.
is too early for a character death.
Like both of you to assume that you're all gonna
Yeah,
survive
right.
this
Here.
session.
Character death.
Mhm.
Oh,
So
I have built to be a to tank.
if we're doing that, so this is plus which ability am I adding
It's
here?
plus tough.
Yeah, it's plus
Plus
tough.
tough. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So then plus the 3, that's an 8.
That's an
So-
8.
Nice.
Mhm.
So, on 7 plus, you do, and just between 7 and 9, you are able to protect them. So, but yeah, you don't go tumbling down and causing more harm to yourself. But like you should, like while doing that, you probably like shoulder check yourself like in the door and like hit hard. So you will take like 1 harm.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little rough
Yeah,
because she grabs her with
And-
the metal arm.
Yeah, and if
No.
you have any
So-
body armor and things like that, that can absorb some of it. So if you have like,
Oh,
yeah.
It's like,
If,
are you okay? You all right?
who took the harm? Sorry,
It
did
would
Bia
be,
take it or?
yeah, it would be Lakeisha.
Okay,
All right.
got you.
So
okay.
probably what happened, her hand flew out of her pocket and she had put on her brass knuckles. Just like got her in the chest or something, like in the shoulder.
Oh, you got quite a swing there, sweetie. All right. You okay? I didn't crush
Yeah.
your hand, did I?
No,
All
I'm
right.
good.
Oh.
I'm good. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
everybody watch out.
Shit.
It's slippery over here.
Mhm.
Alright.
What's so slippery on the floor?
Oh.
Yeah, what are we looking at?
Shine the flashlight down.
It is a very dark liquid. Very red liquid, which seems to be leading
Aw.
down the basement.
Is there a metallic-y smell going on?
Among other things, yes.
Hmm.
I mean, this house has been
New
empty for a little bit, right?
Okay.
So whatever that and whatever meal was, left on the counter, it's starting to mix a little bit.
Okay, Cade, Tiff, if you guys want to maybe take a few steps back and keep some distance, I don't want you kids getting hurt.
I'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, well then I'll phrase this a little bit more differently. Take a few steps back, I don't want you getting hurt, okay?
Fine. I'll
Oh,
back
is that
towards
you?
the door a
Is
little
that-
bit.
You
No
can still
problem.
watch, it's fine. We want you to learn, just don't... I want your mom to know that you're coming home, okay, alright?
Is there like an open
Mom
space
really doesn't
somewhere?
care.
Sorry, Kate, what do you say?
Sorry, no, go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah,
I don't want to interrupt that.
Where's my popcorn? Holy shit. Oh, so Percival, that's you volunteering to go in the front? Is that you?
He's gonna like very slowly nod. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Sure. Yeah. No, I'll go in the front. Sure. Yeah. That's fine. Hey, you don't have any of those explosives with you, do you?
While they're
know.
arguing,
Is
can
he
Tiffany
talking to
just
me?
bypass them and walk?
Follow.
Of course.
Bia
you-
is like right behind the two.
No.
Yep.
Nobody
Just
listens.
Jeez almighty. Of course I've got all the explosives. Like,
Okay.
right
Well.
now.
Okay. Do me a
Oh.
favor. Use none of them, and I'll go down the stairs with them.
So I'm in the front of the pack now.
Yeah. Apparently, yeah.
I respect that energy.
Don't tell me what to do, Dad.
Yeah. And Lakeisha's
Specifically,
got
you're
her.
not my dad.
You're not even my dad. Get out of here.
So funny. Lakeisha's got her 9mm out right now, and
Alright.
just checking behind them, making sure that they're not getting followed.
Yeah, I take out my sunglasses because this makes no sense to do this in a dark basement.
I'll just shine my flashlight in front of me and be fussing the entire time. These are fucking new boots.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're getting a bit messy.
I warned you to wear the old ones.
The old ones got ripped up the last time we were all out together. I had to get new ones.
Well, they'd end up like this anyway.
What do I see when we get downstairs?
So, would you like to either investigate a mystery or possibly read a bad situation? In this case, probably like read a mystery, right? Investigate a mystery.
Probably, yeah.
Yep.
So I can roll that, and do I add?
You add your sharp to it.
Add my sharp. Do I add the hold that I had previously?
And
I have a hold from the first one.
yeah,
so I
let's
rolled
add
an
it
8.
because you
Okay.
did not have the chance to really use it last time.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll it in the BTTV, whatever, in roll 20.
Yeah, you do you.
Ooh, roll 20 rolling.
I don't want to have to do math.
Yeah,
That's
math
fine.
is fine.
Hey.
It's a 9.
All right. So I mean, did you add your +1 on there, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So on a 7 to 9, you can ask one of the question: what happened here? What sort of creature is this? What can it do?
This would probably be a what happened here.
Yeah. So what happened here? Upon being able to go a bit more in the basement and seeing this perspective from the inside, you are able to see that the former resident of this household were snuck upon by whatever creature this is, and were promptly being dragged downstairs by this creature. There's a mix of both the creature's claw and some attempt by the people to hold to whatever they could while they were probably being dragged away, partially at the moment alive.
Could I possibly try to investigate to see if I can find what kind of creature this might be?
Yeah, are
Absolutely.
there bodies down here or anything,
Yeah.
or is it just blood smears everywhere?
There's no body remaining down here. Whatever it was, took it
Are
away in
there
the
blood
night.
trails that? Yeah, I was gonna say, are there blood trails or something leading out from the basement, or is
Yeah,
it just
it's
the blood
leading.
just stuff?
It's leading back to the hole, which part of it was probably washed away by some of the previous rain, which is why from the outside you were not able to see any blood splatter.
Kate, is that the hole we saw?
Yeah, that would be very much the hole you saw.
Yeah, Kate,
Yeah.
look, that's what we saw outside, from outside.
Hmm.
So whatever was here took them that way.
I think she's gonna pull a piece of chalk out of her pocket and start drawing on like part of the floor where there's no blood, or like maybe on the wall or something. Just start drawing like figures.
Kate,
Are-
is that useful doodles or are you just doodling?
Yeah.
No, I just felt like drawing on the wall
Kate,
for fun.
Kate, this is a crime scene. People are gonna come here and they're gonna see that and they're gonna know that you are here.
They'll never know. Okay, it'll be gone in seconds.
Ain't nobody ever gonna come here to investigate
And-
this. They'll see this and think it's just like everything else.
They're gonna like sit down cross-legged. They're gonna light a match and like open their book. And I want to use
Ooh.
cast the bones.
Okay, and what exactly does this
Ooh.
do?
Nice.
Once per mystery, you may perform some kind of divination to glean information about the future. So I roll sharp, 10 on a 10 plus, hold 2, 7 and 9, hold 1 on a miss. I get some information, but it's not what I wanted to hear. Investigate a mystery list or from the following list under this specific thing.
Cool.
Cool.
And it says the keeper will answer truthfully with either a direct answer or how to find out more.
Okay. I always answer truthfully.
Well, it might not be what I want to hear. That's the scary part.
Yeah. I noticed that clause they put in there.
Mhm.
Usually the future isn't.
The future isn't always
Yeah.
great.
It's not always great. Alright. Plus sharp. So that is 9.
9. And what does it get you on a 9?
On a 9, I get to ask 1.
Okay. What do you want to ask? And I will answer truthfully.
Investigate mystery. Let me see. I want to ask, what sort of creature is it?
Okay. So, it may not be something that you have encountered before. And I'm basing this not on like actual like real folklore monster. But it would look like I'm probably gonna be butchering that name. I apologize. A Diwayo is essentially like bushy-tailed beast that is a blood-sucking little monster.
I was trying really hard not to say like a raccoon.
Yeah.
Like 2 raccoons.
Yeah, it's
Like 2 raccoons.
Yeah, it's about the size of 2 raccoons.
Oh God. Not like this.
It all comes back to raccoons.
Always.
What is this called again?
I'm gonna put it in the chat because I'm sure that somewhere somebody actually know how to pronounce it, and will let me like that's not how you pronounce it. Guess what? I apologize.
It's okay.
There you go.
Diwayo. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
To a while.
It's loose.
Okay.
Like what I have here is loosely inspired by that creature. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, thank
Listen,
you.
I always love it when a game has me run into Google. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Oh yeah, no, I've met 1 or 2 of these before.
I own 2 of these.
IRL.
I have one.
They have not showed up yet.
That reminds me. Well, I've been I've been trying to track down what creature it was that took my dad. Deadbeat as he was, he shouldn't have gone out that way still. So, interesting. All right. Well,
out of curiosity, what does it look like when Cade's casting this vision?
Yeah.
Does she just look up and she's done, or what?
So, she draws the sigils, and they just have to kind of be within the room that the occurrence is. So drawing the sigils is kind of like asking the question, and then she's consulting the book. So she'll sort of like open the book, look at it for a while with her eyes closed, and then her eyes will kind of open and they'll be like glowing. And then after a second, they'll kind of go out and she'll be like, oh, okay. So it's some bushy-tailed creature, wolf, squirrel thing.
oh, good thing I brought these. And you see one of the reams of bullets that Lakeisha has across her chest. She's got some silver ornaments with her. So yeah, let me switch out these bullets real quick.
Oh, okay.
Why are they here?
Great question. Though we are skipping over. Good job, Kate. Good shit.
Thank you.
Well done.
Yeah. Do we know anything about this creature? Specifically, I think me and Lakeisha, because I know that we do this professionally. Have we ever run into anything like this before, or is this totally new to us?
And there's a property that Lakeisha has in particular that the agency would have given her good intel. So
I do not have any.
perhaps maybe that was part of the dossier.
Yeah.
That they gave us as possible creatures, but they weren't sure.
As if you encountered them before, most likely not. They're a very scarce creature, and there's been a few encounters, mostly like in towns, middle of the woods, middle of nowhere. They're not.
Okay.
They are. They usually they keep to themselves, unless you go in on their territory. they're very, very territorial. So something has been pushing them doors down in recent times. It may be, related to current change in the environment.
Yeah, maybe they've been digging a little bit too deep in this mine, They kind of like to keep to themselves, so I imagine being underground would be like part and parcel for them, right? Am I right? Like, what do you guys think?
I don't know. I've never heard of this one.
I mean, it did dig through straight concrete, so it being an underground creature ain't too far off.
Yeah, maybe they've been digging something up in the mine that disturbed them somehow. You know what I mean?
How long ago was the mine closed down?
So it's been probably like closed in like about like a few months.
A few months. Okay, yeah. So
when like everything's got real bad.
Did the disappearances start before or after the mine closed?
A bit after, like there was like the last big disaster that did take unfortunately some people. They decided, okay, it's this, the government decided to shut this place down, and people have been starting to leave. It's been pretty much a bit after.
Hey, B, you know what's going on around town most of the time. Do you know if there was any survivors from that initial incident that maybe we could go interview?
Which incident?
The one that closed down the mines.
Yeah, Clark could probably know something about that.
That's true. Maybe we should go talk to Clark. If we want to swing by my place, I do have a few books that we might be able to read up on about this, but I don't know. I swiped him from Lakeisha's agency, so who knows how much intel I got.
Bushy tail. Would they have pictures of this thing?
There are pictures in the books, yeah.
Those don't belong to you, though, right? I mean, that's coming out of my paycheck if you hang on to those.
Only if they find out they're missing, which means you're not gonna say anything about it.
What? Of course I'm gonna say something. I'm not taking the blame for that.
I see, you said it. It would come out of your paycheck.
Oh,
We're gonna go look at the books.
All right.
Oh, question, DM. Before we leave, now that trail of blood that went down the stairs, is there anything else as we look around the basement? Any other clues, or any other ingress that we can see that continues further at all underground?
Possibly, you can investigate that mystery.
Oh, let's see. Can I read a bad situation? Can that count as that?
Yeah, I would say you can.
Okay.
I mean, there's a few options in there, that would work pretty well, possibly.
Okay. Let's see. So, let's see. So, investigating a mystery. Yeah, let me read the bad situation. That has plus sharp.
Correct.
Okay. Let's see here. Ooh, baby. So that's a 6 and a 2. Plus the 1. 9 total.
9 total.
Yes.
Can I help? Can I try and help out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet.
I will allow it.
Yay.
Nice.
I don't know if you're technically supposed to say you help out before.
Technically, I think so, but I'm the keeper here. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Right?
Yeah.
Thank you,
Exactly.
Oh, I have
on
once
your
again. Well, I have once again rolled mixed success to help, which is fantastic.
All right. Well, if there's any immediate danger, you will know soon.
Oh dear. Okay.
Good. Excellent. Wonderful.
All right.
But that
Thanks for
boosts
your
it
help.
to 10.
All right.
Okay.
Technically, it's a 10. I think a 10 is a success, right? Yeah, you're good.
Yes, indeed. All right. Thank you, Bia. I appreciate that. Yeah.
All right. So on a 10 plus, you have three. You can ask three. What's the best way in? What's the best way out? Are there any danger that you haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's most vulnerable to you? And what's the best way to protect the victim of this creature?
Yeah, I'm thinking, is there any danger that that we haven't seen as yet? I think that question makes the most sense here.
So, as you're like trying to assess the situation, seeing the scene, you do take a quick look around. Take a look like every corner using your little flashlight. Trying to not miss any spot. Like check underneath the stairs because that's where they get you always, underneath the stairs. And you look back outside towards the hole, and you do see some reflection, like two bitty little reflection on the outside of that hole.
How small is that reflection? Size of 2 raccoons? By any chance?
Everything is.
If you put like
Okay.
the size, like the head of a creature, I'd say a very, very large dog.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And do I hear any sounds, like any growling, menacing, anything?
You do hear some scratching.
Great. All right. Not to alarm the rest of you, but calling your attention over there, and Lakeisha points out that reflection, and like kind of does the mom arm, like back up, like back up, like back out slowly.
You have 2 more questions that you can ask.
Sure. How about let's see. Ooh. How about best way to protect ourselves?
Good one.
Best way to protect yourself. Since it is a creature that most likely, will get you physically, the best way to protect yourself would be to at least have some distance between you and whatever the creature is. Right? If it's about to claw you, don't want to, be like within, melee range.
Got it.
Any like
And-
sort of like, I'd say like any sort of protection. I mean, it can claw through concrete, but it may take some time to do so. So
Mhm.
any additional material that you could probably have on yourself, that'd be hard, would help. But
Got you. Then lastly, what's the best way out? Same way we came back in, or?
I mean, there's only 2 ways in and out, right? There's the stairs, and there's the hole. The stairs seems to be the most and easiest way to get out. Because I'm not sure if all of you are raccoons, 2 raccoon size. I'm not sure.
I don't know if it's a width thing. Tiffany could probably fit. But she's just like leaning against the wall, watching everything, filing her nails, like just bored out of her brain.
I'm like, this is like big hair era. I'm sure any one of us has hair that's at least a raccoon and a half big. You know what I mean? With all the
Yeah.
teasing that's going on.
Like a wolf cut,
Yeah.
The hair just goes.
Blonde, like
basically.
the bitch flip where it's like super huge.
Oh,
I've got the
yeah.
whole thing going on.
Okay. How big is the hole? The hole you said is 2 raccoon sizes big.
Yeah.
All right. Does the blood trail lead towards that hole?
Yeah, it leads up the wall.
Mm.
Up the wall.
Yeah, and you can see like claw marks that something like was able to drag something up there.
So there's something in the rafters? Is that what we're saying?
No, we're in the basement, and like
You're in the basement.
hole is up at the top. of the
Oh,
basement,
okay,
and, like,
gotcha,
the
Yeah.
ground
gotcha.
meets
Because
log
Bia
in
almost
from
like
the
fell down the
outside.
basement.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes me feel way better because for a moment there I was like, how in the world?
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
there could be something to
Like
rafter.
raccoons, you can
Yeah.
fist.
Yeah.
Raccoons can climb
Yeah.
really well.
Okay.
Yep.
I want to say I feel like if we got good intel from my agency, okay, I feel like they would have given us some sort of schematics, a map of the area, stuff like this.
Yeah, town map
And
is
I
available.
feel like no, not available.
No, town map is available. Like,
Oh, it is
oh,
available.
yeah.
Okay.
like you can even go to like your local town hall, and there's a a map of the town as well.
It's the 80s. We all have a local atlas
Yeah.
in our car.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's true.
So yeah, I think it's time for us to go. Absolutely. Tiff, you good there? Let's just
Why are we leaving?
yeah, that over there, and she'll point to the opening, just so that you can see. Yeah, there's two little beady eyes looking at us. We're not alone here. And she cocks a gun.
Yeah,
Just
I
in
have
case.
my revolver. At the moment that Lakeisha points that out, I have my revolver trained and just kind of waiting.
I'll start
like-
walking up the stairs backwards because I'm not
Oh.
turning my back on whatever that is.
Did somebody wake up Cade?
Is Kate asleep?
yes.
Yeah, Cade fell asleep.
Kate,
Well,
yo.
it's more like a trance
Yeah, I was
where
I was
she's
gonna
sort
say,
of mumbling to
Oh.
herself.
Mhm.
yeah, Bia's gonna grab her shoulder and go, Cade, we're rolling.
You have no power over me here. You know that, right?
All right, come here, Fireman Carrie.
This is not your patron talking.
Not doing this.
All right, B, get them out of here. Let's all just back out real nice and slow.
And
Yeah.
yeah,
My
you know that
God,
like
she's
the
a
little danger
5'3"
part that you got like
kid.
possibly from that missed success. You probably will feel that like fireman carrying like Kate or on your shoulder, like your back, like in the morning.
Okay, you know what? I'll take
it. Or something.
Right over the shoulder.
Sure.
I love it. I
Yep.
think it's unprecedented the amount of like synchronicity that you're seeing between Lakeisha and Percy right now. Like they're
Yeah.
just, like
Yeah.
like clockwork. They're like
There's
all
a
right,
reason they
clear out
can't
the
work
rest.
together. They
Yeah.
just don't like it.
Yep.
Yep.
Like,
Love it.
As soon as
So,
there's
yeah.
people on this coming up the stairs like in front of me, I'll turn around and go up normally, but I'm not putting my back without somebody between me and whatever that is.
As we're leaving and we're going backwards, I'm gonna stop and see if I can duck down and just get a little bit better of a view of it, just to see what we're looking at, if I can.
It's very, very, very dark outside, right? There's no light source.
Okay.
So unless
Shine the
somebody would go
light.
on the other side and like try to like spotlight the creature.
Oh hell
Yeah.
no! Really?
Oh yeah, Bia's going to.
Yeah.
She wants to.
Oh.
She wants to see this thing.
I mean, you know,
'Cause-
blinded, something, anything, fine. With
Yeah.
ones with flashlights, not it. So
True.
Yeah, she's
yeah,
she's
think,
going to go. She goes and drops Cade by the car. Makes sure that Cade's gonna stay on their feet. Like, watches to see if they stay on the feet. If they don't, she's gonna just put them
Teeter.
through the window of like
Just
the
half.
open window.
Look at the back of the
The windows
truck.
are open. The windows are open.
Baby
Tiffany
Carrie.
left the window.
Yeah,
And in the
find
car,
that
ass
one.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the windows are
You have
open.
to like
She's-
reach in and nah, you're not doing that.
Yep, just putting.
Just halfway in the car.
Oh, yeah, you got the big SUV.
Oh,
Just chuck her in the back window.
Yeah, exactly. That's what she's doing. And then she's turning around and making for the hole and got like sawed-off shotgun and flashlight just to get a look at this thing.
Yeah, I've got my flashlight up. Tiffany wouldn't have given a shit. She's already on her way over there. You can't tell me what to do.
Yeah. So as you know, so Bia and is fireman carrying Cade. Tiffany's running around the house to see what's there. Lakeisha and Percy, what exactly are you doing at the same time as this is all happening?
I think we're
Because
letting
you
them
just
get
saw
up
like
the
you just
stairs.
saw like some other people just bolt, right? So
Right. We're probably letting them get upstairs. We're being like the vanguard at the moment.
Yeah.
And then
exactly.
once we see them clear the top, I think we take a look at each other and like just keeping the gun trained
Yeah.
on this opening. We're backing out and
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, and we'll go around to take a look, but we're gonna make sure that it's not going to come from behind us.
All right. So, as Tiffany, being the young wild card of the bunch, going around the house, rushing with your flashlight, as everybody's.
I don't know that it'd be rushing, but I wouldn't have waited for
Yeah.
anybody. I'd
Yeah.
be creeping up with it, trying to get a look
Okay.
at what's going on.
You creep around the house and try. You remember where that hole was, where that bush was, and you can hear some clawing and scattering and like the bush rumbling. And as you point towards the bush, you come face to face with a creature that's just gonna go and run towards you, and that's where we're gonna take a little break.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Yes! Oh, it's
Of course.
Sorry, I got Tiff killed. I didn't mean to, but there you go.
Dang.
All right, so
You
we're
know,
gonna
this would be the
see
point
it.
where if the power really wanted to go out, it could just go out.
Yeah.
Because at least that's a story beat.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, we're gonna take like a few minutes, stretch our legs, go get some water, do the bio thing, and all that. We encourage everybody to do the same. While we're gonna be right back. See you in a bit.
All right.
And we are back with more of this little story here, right before the break. Our little troop of found family of investigator with, squabble and all sort of things here happening. I mean,
Shaky Scooby-Doo game.
yeah, it's
which I love.
it's like Scooby-Doo game. The Scooby-Doo games they were allowed to swear on the show.
Is even better.
There it is.
We're investigating a little mystery in the little town of Centrala, where following some trail, going to a house, found some evidence of the creature that have been possibly taking people away, and that's to found a few more things. Tiffany, the wise kid that she is, scouted ahead, tried to get a better look at the creature, turned around the corner, and as the creature was going towards her, running, and then screeching. Anybody outside will be able to hear the creature screech. Tiffany. As the creature pounces on you. I mean, you know how big your dog are, Panda, right? Like, we can see them in back. They're about and the creature's about a dog and a half.
2 raccoons each.
Yeah, yeah. It's about 2 raccoons. It's about the size of your dog, and coming at you, and will claw you, for what would be 3 harms.
Ow. Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, this creature mean business. Do you have any body armor or anything that help you in this situation?
I don't. All of my stuff is to protect other people.
All right, but on the upside, as it's not in front of you. You're in a situation for rebuttal. Bia, you're probably hearing shit going on behind. I don't know what Kate is doing, taking a nap or some shit.
Being possessed, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Casually being possessed, it's all cool.
I will say that shriek probably did wake them up. Though.
Yeah, that would make sense, right?
Yeah.
Can I potentially, after hearing the screech, try and act under pressure to look around, see who's here and who's not, and know who might be in danger?
When it attacks me, and after that, when it attacks me, I want to know if I can cast a spell on it, like an actual offensive spell.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bia hears the screech and she goes, "Oh,
Oh no.
Mhm.
fuck."
What do you want to cast, Tiffany?
I would just yell shit as loud as I can, so everyone hears me.
Mm-hmm.
That's the spell? Damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm using, and
Powerful.
I'm gonna cast. I want to cast blast, and I want to add my fire effect to it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So what? I have to roll the attack. Do I have to roll anything else? for that?
It probably tells you how much harm it does, right? In the
Yeah, it tells me how much harm it does and what
Right.
I have to roll for, but I don't know what I have to roll if I have to roll anything to add the fire or anything.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
It may just be depending on what you're fighting may have or may not have more impact on them.
Right. Ah, shit. I rolled a 6.
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
so that's a
Oh.
fail. On the
That's
upside,
Damn.
you are able to add some experience to your character sheet. So that's good.
Sure.
Congrats.
Go good. Lovely.
This is the
And
silver lining. Okay.
That's a silver lining of the situation.
Alright.
And you were
I also have go big or go home, so I can add a +1 to my next roll, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So how I'm picturing this, you probably saw the creature and were about to, shoot some fire to defend yourself, and it just like pounds on you and scratch you and push you on your back, and you didn't release your magic. It just set fire to other things around you. Thankfully, you're not on fire, which is a good thing. Yet. But yeah, essentially all it happened at the same time. Like it got on you and fire got around, which took you a bit by surprise.
Right.
But the rest of you are able to act in the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, Bia sees that and immediately just goes, no! And she's lunging and she's tackling this thing, and I'm gonna try and protect.
Are you trying to protect or are you trying to kick some ass?
Uh,
I would say
That's a good
more.
question.
I would say
There's a
because like you were a distance away, probably not to be able to protect her. I mean.
yeah, I think protect someone, I have to be closer.
Yeah.
So,
I would really that you were a bit closer.
yeah, I'm not preventing harm. Okay, let's kick some
The harm
ass
has been
then.
done already.
Yep.
Yeah, kick some ass.
Yep, I'm going in. Am I allowed to do knife in one hand, brass knuckles in the other? And have both wielding, or just pick one? I'm okay with just picking one.
I'd say, yeah, you probably have both. I'll allow it. I'm a generous DM. For now.
Oh, wise and generous. Oh, wise and generous keeper. Please.
I just love that my
Please,
dogs
please,
are trying
please.
to make the sounds of the animal.
No!
Yeah.
Right?
I appreciate your dog for like creating ambient noise. Like
Ah!
And that's a fail.
that's a fail.
That is a 6.
No.
Why? I'm gonna get actual dice. Forget
Yeah.
roll 20.
So yeah, you're probably not expecting the thickness of the hide of the creature, like to be that hardy and moving that quickly. You try to swing and just you're not able to land a proper blow on it, and I'm gonna say like with your brass knuckle you were like trying to swing low and just like swing and a miss and hit the wall instead, and also trying not to trip over Tiffany.
What-
Seeing that, I think I'm sure Lakeisha would try to take a shot at this thing. I don't know. I don't see anything other than the fact that I'm well armed.
Yeah. So yeah, you probably have some weaponry on you, like you have your like 9mm. So essentially you're trying
I got all the weaponry.
So essentially
yes.
you're trying to
yes.
kick some ass, right?
Yeah.
Correct. All right. So for kick some ass, we're rolling tough.
That's right.
Are we not? Okay. Let's go ahead and roll some tough. Come on. Okay. So we got 2 4s.
Okay.
So that's 8 plus the 1. That's a 9.
That's a 9, so that's a mixed success.
And, okay. All right. So I think seeing that Bia tried her best, but got recoil from this creature, I think Lakeisha would just run over, just zip right over to the situation and try to pick this thing up by its neck with the robotic arm.
All right. And as you're doing so, you're able to I'd say you're able to flick some arm on it. I'm not sure what your robotic arm would fall under as type of damage in the herd. What's the
it's a prototype.
Yeah.
It gives me a little extra oomph
Yeah.
when I can. I'm still learning to control
Yeah,
it.
I would if you're trying to hurt something with that, I would consider it probably similar thing as the brass knuckle, because it's metal. Sarah, can you just tell me what's the brass knuckle damage?
It's
you have
1 harm.
1 harm. Oh, okay. So you're trying to pin it there, and because it's a mixed success, it's fighting back and clawing at you. So you essentially
Holding up your medal.
you essentially ear exchange one arm to one another. You take one. Do you have any body armor? or anything?
I'm wearing bulletproof armor. Yes.
Okay, so that probably give you some armor.
Claw-through armor? That I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's trying. It doesn't have the time yet. It's like a right moment, so you see that it's trying to get for you. But thankfully, you do have that armor that did protect you at the time.
Yeah, she's decked out in. She's got a white T-shirt and she's got tactical gear, like a tactical vest, and tactical pants and boots that she's wearing. So,
just enough to like protect from immediate damage.
Exactly. Right. So, somebody get this thing off of me!
While Lakeisha's holding it, I'm gonna pull out my revolver, take a swig, toss my bottle behind me, and I would like to try and precise strike it. So,
all right.
That's kick some ass, but if I roll well, I do extra damage.
Nice.
So, we'll see.
Hopefully you roll well and not fail.
Yeah, if I fail, we're in a awkward moment here. But
oh dear. Let's see.
That is not a fail though. What is my tough? That is a 10.
That's a 10.
Hey!
All right, 10 plus.
Yeah,
You choose one extra effect.
All right.
So
those dice rolled off the 1 to the 5. I was very scared for a second there.
So on a 10, you do have some extra effect that you can take. Either like inflict terrible harm +1. Suffer 1 less harm yourself for like next turn. Force them to be where you want them, or you gain advantage or give it somebody advantage +1 to another hunter.
I think, let's see, and with a +10 I can do one of those, right?
Correct.
Okay. I think I would like to aim for its I want to aim for its hand or its claw that's going for Lakeisha, and I want to give Lakeisha +1, and I'll just kind of aim very carefully and then just blast right on its claw and look over at Bay and say, "Get Trish," and just keep moving. Or sorry, get Tiff. I don't know where Trish came from. I'm mixing things up, but get Tiff, and then just keep moving forward, holding it out, getting ready for another shot.
Awesome. And how much harm does that cause?
Let's see. So how much let's see. It was a revolver, so 3 harm. Plus precise strike. That's another +2 harm, so 5.
5.
Woo!
Yeah, that's what I can do. I can shoot a revolver. That's what I've got.
All right, and you did.
All right, mild respect when Lakeisha looks over at you.
You did do some good damage on that creature. You can see like it's like. It hurt it a lot.
Good.
It did not.
That is a reloadable weapon, though, so I do have to reload that before shooting again. So.
Yeah, it did not like that at all. But Cade.
So if I wanted to really quickly run back into the basement, would I have to? What would I roll for that, or could I?
You can just run there.
It seems preoccupied.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to do that, and so I'm trying to find hair.
Okay.
All right.
The creature's hair. What would that be? Investigate a mystery?
I would say that. Yeah. That seems.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
That seems appropriate.
Okay. Then I will try to investigate a mystery, and we'll go from there. So, whoop. Ooh, so that's a 7.
That's a 7.
Wait, no, wait, it's sharp. That's +2. So, oh no, that's 7. Yeah, I did that right. I can math.
So down here it's a big mess, right?
Yeah.
And on the upside, you will take 1 experience. Actually, no. 7 is a mixed success, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. 7's a mixed success.
Yeah. So it takes you longer than you expected, and you do find, in the bloody mess down there, a bit of its matted, it's far from being in a pristine state, and it will take you some time to be able to find it because it's
okay.
Yeah. So as this all happening, the creature is, locked in Lakeisha's, metal arm, being fired at, and it's not a mindless being, right? It's very sentient. It has a sense of self-preservation, and it's like, I got hurt, I don't want to die. So that creature is gonna, push away from you, and limp away towards the wood, leaving like a trail of blood behind it. Trying to get back to their burrow, wherever they may be.
If they're listen, in any other system, this would be an attack of opportunity. I think.
If they start to run, I would cast another spell.
Yeah.
Like you can still see them from afar.
No, I can't say anything. I'm in the basement. Well, there's a hole.
Yeah.
I want to shout.
I drag Cade out of the hole. Just reach in, pull him out easy.
Well, I want to so I don't know. The thing is, I don't know how much she would be perceiving from down there, because if she was perceiving this, she'd say like, no, let it go.
I thought you were in the back of the truck at this point.
Yeah, you were in the back.
Oh no!
She
woke up, ran into the basement, looked for hair, has hair now.
You probably see it like both in front of the hole. Like, it's
okay.
Right. How much you would perceive?
Try to call through, like,
I'll leave it to you. Because you were searching for hair, and just sorry, there was probably some right at the entrance that has been stuck on the corner there.
Mm-hmm.
That's where things would be stuck, almost like on the sharp edge.
I think she would shout like, "Don't kill it, let it go."
Are you kidding me?
What?
Are you all right?
Yeah, we got to figure out where it's going.
Is that you or the book talking?
I'm not talking to you. Starts walking back upstairs.
Trails off, and then three of us
So she'll walk out of the basement. Well, if are they letting it go, or are y'all letting it go?
If you say let it go, yeah.
I think
I'll
Percy
listen to you.
really trusts Cade to be a smart kid, so yeah, no, he's not gonna shoot.
So Cade will kind of walk out of the basement and go, if we find out where it's going, we find out where its home is, we find more.
More?
Oh, yeah, you're right. At that, Lakeisha goes right back to the trunk and pulls out a couple more grenades and yeah, no, if we're gonna go into a nest of things as opposed to just the one, yeah, we're gonna be prepared. You're right, kid. Hang on, and just dives into the trunk and pulls out.
And Bia's going over to Tiffany.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Percy's gonna start to go to Tiff, but as soon as he sees that Bia's got it, he's like, okay, I'll go the other way and just leave.
Yeah.
Ooh, typical 80s male alpha awkwardness.
Oh my god.
Played, my friend. Well played.
Character to be.
All right, yeah, he's in it now.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah, there you go.
Bringing all the classics here.
Yeah, exactly.
Love it. We love it.
I feel that.
Tiffany's just getting up and dusting herself off,
Yeah.
and she's obviously got claw marks on her arms, and she's just irritated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Lakeisha extends her arm out to you. You all right there, kid? But we got a med kit. One of the things I forgot to mention about the car. The one thing is that it's small but fast.
Mm-hmm.
The other good thing about it is I've definitely got a med kit.
Yeah.
That's.
I just need some
I was
bandages. I'll be
assuming
fine.
you need iodine.
Yep.
Peroxide.
Gotcha right here.
Gotta disinfect that. Bia, you probably are looking at the wounds, right? Real quick.
Yep.
They do look familiar.
Yep.
Yeah, you've seen people with those wounds in a worse situation before.
She's probably got a matching scar. across her chest.
Yeah, you were not able to see the creature properly that night. But it does match. And it's similar, not the same location, but similar type of area.
Yeah, we're gonna... Come on, let's disinfect this. Get you bandaged up so you don't scar up.
I'm just like dumping peroxide on it and wrapping it up. I look more irritated than anything else.
It stings like hell.
Yeah. And I'm just, ugh. Bandage, bandage, bandage.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna go over to Cade, and just kind of look down at them and go, "You doing okay? You were acting a little weird down there." I think
you're
your mic's muted,
muted.
Cade.
I'm muted.
There you go.
She stares a straight face. I'm fine.
Oh. Right. Fine. Is that something we need to be worried about? Is it going to cause a problem later?
Is it causing you worry?
No, I'm asking because I was just generally curious. Yeah, I'm a little worried about it, typically.
Are you saying you'd rather I wasn't here?
I didn't say that. Don't put those in my mouth.
Are we following this thing or what?
Yes.
Yes, we're following it. Just
Yeah.
if something weird goes on, tell
Then
someone,
you know what
okay?
to do, don't you?
No, I actually don't have a fucking... Where's
It's
my...
okay. BOL. And just like goes into the car.
I'm gonna go back to I'll go back to Lakeisha's car, open up the back door,
Yeah.
pull out a 6-pack, and just crack one off.
Oh my
And
god.
there's been a lot of noise
Alright.
happening, right? You know, there's been, exploding lock, there's been some fire, there's been some shot fired. It did attract the attention of, one of the few local residents. Like, that you can see, like, them, like, peeking through their window.
Gotcha.
It's the neighbor, Miss McLean.
Gotcha. Yeah, hi. Yeah, we're investigating. Stay inside. All right, inside.
Lakeisha, is
Yeah.
that you?
Yeah, Miss McLean. Yeah, it's me.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
you in years. How have you been? How's your mom?
Oh, yeah, just fine. Yeah, we're good. Listen, we're on a job. We're on a case. So why don't you just stay inside? Make sure Fifi is in there with you. Don't let them outside for a while. All right?
What kind of...
Miss McLean, when's the last time you saw the Websters?
I don't know, like a week ago? You're not there?
No, there's a bear around here somewhere. We're just trying to find it and make sure nobody gets hurt.
Damn. Marta was my bridge partner.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's all right. We'll just check in with them. We'll see if we can to solve this. Just make sure to stay inside, though. All right?
Should I warm up some
You good?
coffee?
We're good, Miss
No,
McLean.
thank you. Yeah.
Technically
happened-
staying inside
what
will
happened
keep
to
them
Miss
safe,
O'Rourke?
so-
What do you mean what happened to
What
Miss
happened to
O'Rourke?
Miss O'Rourke?
She moved away. She didn't want to stay in town. I told her, I've been living here most of my life. I'm gonna die here. I'm like 75 years old now.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we're trying not
I'm about
to
to
have you
move.
die today, dear. Yes, you're fine. You're good.
You're fine? You sure don't want anything? Like coffee, tea? I've got some biscuits.
Lakeisha
No,
looks
Miss
over at
McLean.
Kate and Lakeisha looks over at Bia and says, "That lady's coffee is horrible. Don't let
I
her
know.
give you coffee."
Oh,
All right,
it's been horrible for 40 years.
all right. Well,
No, Miss McLean, we're good.
you kids,
Thank you, though.
do
We'll-
what you do.
I'll come
Thank
by
you.
and see you. I'll come by and see you in the morning, Miss McLean.
Yeah. And you know that Miss McLean will call every people that are still in the neighborhood and tell them about that. Miss McLean
Oh, yeah.
is the gossip of the town.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she's
sweet
fixing
old
to tell
lady.
everybody there's
We love a
bears,
town
y'all. There's a
gossip.
new bear in town.
Yeah, there's a new bear
Yeah.
now.
We're in town.
Those crazy kids, they were tracking down a bear. I don't know what they were thinking.
Well, I'm not just tracking
soon
bear.
as soon as that's over with and she sees at least her moving away from the window and towards where she knows her phone is on the wall, Bia just turns on her heel and she's marching and following the thing.
Oh my god. Kids, remember when we had phones on walls?
Yeah.
I remember.
Ooh, that's
I remember
yes.
way back then.
And like a little cord that just
okay.
get dangled,
On the side.
and you know.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day.
Oh, you know Miss McLean got a princess phone.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, you know she does.
So yeah, Bia is gonna start following this trail. Nope, let's go fuck some shit up.
Yeah.
Tiffany's gonna finish wrapping her arms
Yeah.
and getting all cleaned up and be like, I'm gonna catch up in a second. And as soon as everybody's about 100 feet away, she's gonna grab one of the beers that she saw Percy grab and snap it open and like follow them behind, swigging it.
Tiffany!
Like a fucking superpower, like spider sense. I hear like the crack of a beer.
I was gonna say Bia doesn't even look back. She's like, Tiffany, at least wait till you get back to my damn house.
Fuck it. I already got hurt tonight, and I'm just gonna keep walking. And I'll like walk up next to Percy and be like, "Thanks," sip and keep going.
Can I like reach out and like lightly put my hand on Tiff's shoulder and go, hold on. Next time you ask, I got better stuff. Okay, go.
Okay.
There
Thank you.
Because anyway, let's face it, Percy's broke. That's probably the cheap stuff there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, dang, that's true.
Yeah.
It's absolutely
fine.
garbage.
Oh yeah, no, it is the bottom of the barrel garbage stuff.
PBR or something.
Why did that strike me as Percy's like mentality where he's like in a group of other people, like he will bring beer to the party, but it was like the worst shit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
when
yeah.
he's back home,
That's because
he's
we
got,
all
like,
know
the
somebody like
facts
that.
and the gold
If I-
label.
If I'm gonna share, it's gonna be the stuff that I can afford. All right,
Right.
the other stuff's for me.
I guess, yeah, I blame you.
Oh my god, I love it. Okay, yeah, so we're following. Now
Yeah.
I've got my shotty with me too.
Okay.
Some extra
Oh, yeah.
grenades. I mean, like Bia was handing out the flashlights. I'm handing out the grenades. I'm like, one for you, one for you. Kid, you're not old enough to hold one.
Thank you.
I'll cast like a little mini fireball in my hand and be like, "Thanks, but I don't need one," and then
True.
snuff it.
True. But I was talking actually to Percy. So he.
Damn.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
fine. I also don't
Oh
need
my
one.
God.
You
Thank
sir are drunk. We don't need you handling that kind of ordnance item.
It's
Here we
fine.
go.
I'll reach into my vest and pull out one of the Molotov cocktails I have and put it back
Oh
in.
God.
Had I
But-
known how much like shade they would have been thrown over this session, I would have like made myself a counter of like how many times Lakeisha crap on Percy.
Oh, no! Is there
perfect.
gonna be a counter on the
Yeah,
in
that's
post?
fine. On the
Oh,
box.
God.
Keisha 4,
Oh,
Percy 1.
Oh, no. Okay.
See how many times they go back and forth.
All right, so we're following. We're following.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Follow the trail.
All right. So heading to the darkness of the woods. Well, I'm assuming you still have a few, flashlight with batteries and all that. So it's really really dark. There's no more like town light anymore where you are, and everywhere you're going, you hear like like owl hooting and every like little critter that just move around at night, which you pay attention, and every time you hear something, you're like, oh, is that it? Is that it? It probably puts you a bit on the edge. So if you're trying to track the creature, do you have any means by which you wish to do so?
I can read a bad situation and open up my third eye to get extra info.
I would encourage you to do that.
Okay.
I too also have the ability, if I read a bad situation.
I'm just gonna double check like what I have to roll for this.
For bad
same.
read bad situation is plus sharp, unless you have something else that allow you to make that
Well,
different.
for third eye, it's like a separate roll. So
Yeah.
do I have to do 2 rolls or do I just do the third eye roll?
Just do the third eye roll, and say
Okay.
like it would be roll
Yeah,
plus
for me,
whatever.
For me, it's the tactical genius.
Mhm.
I roll cool instead of sharp, so
Yeah.
that's +2 instead of +1 for me.
Nice.
I like
And
that.
I
now-
will
Cool
help
genius.
someone.
Yeah.
I can help someone with holding
Would-
flashlight.
would you wanna
kind of
help,
things,
Bia?
But
Help me
You-
because
Yeah.
she's
I rolled
got a
a
great
9.
roll.
So
Yeah.
Yep.
I need more help. I only rolled a 5.
all right. Oh, good.
Oh wait, hold
I,
on. Sorry.
I was gonna say that's not gonna
no, I
help.
take it back. I had
7.
an 8. I thought I
No.
had hold on read a bad situation. I don't. It's an 8, not a 9.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna help anyone really.
And then plus the cool. Sorry, I read it wrong.
Mhm.
It's 5 + 2 is 7.
Okay.
Oh,
7.
okay.
So, all right.
But for that, a 7+, I take 1 hold and I can see invisible things.
Okay.
And it's a mixed success on it for reading the bad situation.
Mhm.
Nice.
Nice.
I love that.
So you're able to see invisible things. Okay. Perfect.
But I have my third eye open to get extra information.
All right. So
Ooh, what does that look like?
Yeah.
Can I ask what does that look like?
does it look like it's a bit different on Tiffany?
A little bit. It's more like she just kind of stands there for a second and she closes her eyes. And obviously, I mean, she got her powers because she was fucking around with a Ouija board. So
Yeah.
It's
Like
one of
certificate
those
in the
things
80s.
As we all do.
yeah, it like you'll basically see fire flash across her eyes for a second, and she basically like is not there for about a minute. Like her eyes just get real glowy and like little flame. It's not something super dramatic because all of her power is fire based. And then she just kind of comes back to with whatever information GM is going to give us.
Okay. So, with your third eye open, you're able to see invisible things. Things that are... you're able to see a lot of the former spirit of the land. Ghosts of creature like, or people that were living here before. And because it's a mixed success, it takes you, some time to adjust and focus. It is very overwhelming at first. There is a lot of history around these lands. From before this town was established. And everything that has been here that is still here, but it's just not able to be seen. For lack of a better word, you are more or less, staring at the face of various ghosts. Which probably takes you aback. But this allows you to, more or less, in the midst of it, see the general, monstrous aura of the creature. Just a faint trail that, leads you further down. You're able to get between, everything that's overwhelming your visuals. You're able to get a bit of something there. Like a whiff in the air from the path that this creature took.
So I'll come out of me like,
Yeah, but for the next bit, you're you're very overwhelmed. It will
Yeah, I'll
take
be
you
like,
a good minute
yeah.
to.
I'll just kind of sit down for a second and just try to collect myself.
You fuck
for
with a
as long
Ouija
as I
board
need
one
to.
too many times, and
I'll, when Tiffany comes out and is out of it, I'm gonna check the ingredients on the beer can real quick. Just check the alcohol content.
She will immediately start downing the rest of the beer.
Oh. Whoa,
Oh, we're making
there, kid.
fantastic decisions.
Oh wait, no, but you? Oh my god, you gotta breathe for whatever.
You all right? What did you see? Cause you were not here. Where did you go?
This place sucks. I hate history. There's a reason I hate history class. It went that way.
All right,
yeah.
good
Yeah,
job,
you go
kid.
that way.
like you were also trying to do something earlier.
Basically trying to I guess the equivalent of a survival check, if anything, depending on how well or not she was able to do. So with that, I mean, if we've got a clear direction, I think just making sure that everyone kind of doing like a head count, making sure that we're all together as we move forward. Checking behind us, just keeping a watchful eye as we proceed.
And I do believe it was also a mixed success on your part, correct?
Yes.
So,
although if as soon as she says that, I think if I can do a luck, I don't mind marking off a luck to turn that roll into a 12.
Yeah, I'll allow it. Like I like appreciate that mix of like both like those assessment, because Tiffany was able to get some trail, but it's it was very overwhelming and fuzzy. And you were originally like in a similar path, you were able to like get some splat here, but as soon as that situation was pointed toward you, a few things became a bit more clear. You got a bit like the whole situation got a bit more lucky. You had a little bit of breakthrough here, but you do have a general path leading westward towards like the more mountainous area.
Okay, all right. And right now, how's the conditions around us right now? I imagine it's already nightfall.
Yeah, it's nightfall. Now, it's very humid. It's been overcast all night, all day, and there's a good chance of rain. So yeah, it's not ideal peak condition to go hunt a creature, especially at night, right? You don't even have the moon to like guide your path. Thankfully, I have those flashlights.
What is the moon looking like right now? Is the moon full or not, or visible or not? Is it cloudy?
It would not be a full. What was the moon like at that time of the year in 1982? I'm gonna.
Oh, you can look up the date and find out.
It can be whatever we want.
Good question. Yep, and then of course.
What was the moon cycle in September 1982? So September 30th, it was a waxing gibbous, and that.
Ooh,
Okay,
all right.
Yeah, all right. So.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
So that fits.
Thank you,
yeah,
Google.
Not so much light. Got you. All
yeah,
right.
but even it's cloudy, so do not get.
Yeah, proceeding forward, just keeping a watchful eye, and I think going as stealthy as possible, if that's a possibility.
All right. So, on the trail of your creature, trying to find where it went, where it burrows, where it hides. It brings you to like a rocky side of a mountain where you're able to see what appear to be a more recent fracture of the rocks. The land around you has been shifting a lot in the past couple of months with the recent fire, and you can, even though it's for like wet, moist in the air, like there's still like still some heat in the ground. Some area to tread carefully, just not to get into one of those sinkhole and be gone. Thankfully, you're traveling as a group, so there's safety numbers in that aspect. But yet, this fracture in the ground was most likely not here like a month or two ago. Like recently, like underground explosion caused repercussion on the surface and opened a hole, and most likely where those creatures were burrowing and hiding. But yeah, you have a burrow, or at least what seems to be one.
Should we just light it?
It's an option. I don't know if it's the best one. How dry is the grass and everything around here?
Currently it's been overcast and probably been raining like the day before as well, so it's not dry.
But the one thing we don't know yet is the location
Yeah.
of the caretakers. We don't know where
Exactly.
they are.
You would know there's
And we
also
might be
gas
lighting
pockets
them up.
underneath the town, like here and there, right? So
Yeah, this is a mining town, so yeah. We'll save that for scorched earth if it's necessary, but I would rather avoid it.
Very literally scorched earth.
Very
Is
literally.
this hole big
Yeah.
enough for us to jump into or climb down or?
Is this where the blood leads? Is into the fracture?
yeah, you do see some little splatter there, and it would be big enough for a human-sized being to get in there. It's you may have to squeeze a little bit, depending on your own personal build, or your like the size of your hair, but yeah, you could get in there.
After every single event this night where Percy is supposed to have gone first and everybody went anyways, he's just gonna drop down and start squeezing in and just shimmying his way down before Tiffany does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shimmy
He
down.
is immediately behind. The,
I'll just see if I can get down and click on the flashlight and just take a quick look around, see what's up.
All right. So that would be a bad situation because I would say it's a possible bad situation, right?
Yep.
I think everybody would agree.
and I'm going to help.
Yeah.
All right. Reading a bad situation. That's a decent roll. That is a 8.
All right.
Um,
And are you helping? Are you being helpful here, B?
I believe.
I am. Yes.
Very
What is
kind of you.
Numbers. 9.
Nice.
Well, it's still a mix,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing wrong will happen to you at all. Nothing bad.
No. Great.
Yeah. Last time
very
it
confident
went
of that.
fine.
Yeah.
So, Percy, feel free to ask me one of the question.
Yeah. So let's see. I can ask one question. So let's say, are there any dangers here that we haven't noticed?
That's interesting that you asked that.
Here's it. Great.
Okay.
So, as you're squeeze yourself in, one of the immediate danger that you do notice as you are about to step a bit forward is this big drop underneath your foot that you you almost fell down. Oh, okay, yeah, it goes down real quick, real soon.
Great.
So be careful in your approach.
Yeah.
And when you go down, you probably point the flashlight. It's about a 5-foot drop, which if you're not being careful in rocky terrain, can, I don't know for anybody that's been hiking mountains, can fuck you up.
Yeah. Okay. My arm will shoot out to stop B as she's going for it as well. Just kind of point down. Just make sure everybody makes it down here carefully, okay?
yep.
Alright, I'm leaving that to you. I'm gonna just keep going down a little bit further, but I'm not gonna go too far. I just want to be far enough ahead so that I can help other people come down as well.
Was that gravel? Are you
Yeah.
guys all right in there?
No, we're dying horrible, painful deaths. It's all your fault. You could have saved us.
Shut up, Percy. Y'all get down here. Just watch it for the drop. And
Hey,
he is basically
Tiff.
just gonna poke an arm. And
Mm-hmm.
Which
Hey,
is-
Tiff, you two go first. I'll bring up the rear.
So that drop is something you may want to consider during your possible escape plan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go in the middle
All right.
if Cade's okay with it.
Yeah, I think Kate will go after.
And easily enough.
Yeah, and
She's not fast.
it's all right. You take your time, and I think I'm sure that Lakeisha would have had a length of rope or something, in the back as well. So she probably would have tied it if there's like stalagmites or something, if there's a hefty looking rock or rock jutting out that she can tie one end of the rope around and then just toss that down. Nobody asked me if I had a length of rope here to help us out, but we're damn sure gonna have a way to come back up here easily. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Right outside, you can your length of rope would be long enough that you could probably tie it right from the outside all the way to the entrance down the drop.
Yeah.
There's
yeah,
like
maybe
rocks and
soon as
trees.
somebody had let me know they were going first.
You
And
didn't
as
have
soon
any
as
complaints
everyone-
when. You had no complaints when Tiff did it. All right. I recognize that this is very targeted right now.
As soon as
God,
everybody
the
is
two of
down
you don't
and like
stop.
as soon as everyone's down, Bia's following after Percy. She's just going.
Incredible. Do I get a sense that Bia's generally intense, but is there more so than usual right now?
Oh yes. Oh yes. Like her face this entire time, basically, as soon as she saw the thing, was just
Okay. I'm gonna reach down to my side and unhook my knife and just draw it out and hand it to her and say, "I know you're already prepared. This was blessed by the Reverend. I get the feeling you're not gonna wait to go in, so at least just be prepared."
thanks.
Yeah. We got your back. And Lakeisha can help very well, so just let us help you, okay?
It's the funniest thing he's ever said.
I'll just keep moving forward.
Yeah, he probably said that
yeah.
so low so that Lakeisha.
Yeah, no, there was
Yeah,
no
yeah,
any
yeah.
chance of
Say
Lakeisha
that,
hearing.
yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Alright.
Yeah, Tiffany's gonna keep
Oh.
pace with Bia real well. Like, I mean, stuff like this where it's like little squeezes. She's the head cheerleader at the high school. She can get through this real easy. She's
Mhm.
just bouncing around like, I got this, whatever.
The other thing that you do notice is her hand keeps going to the necklace that she wears, and it is an engagement ring.
Oh.
Hmm.
I make mental note of that. All right.
I love it. I mean,
Keep-
just mental notes about every little possible
Yeah.
edge
Yeah.
foot he can get in there.
Hey,
Like,
wait a minute now. We move forward. We continue going.
oh my god.
Awesome. Love it. Alright, move forward, continue going further down, and it's a rocky terrain. It's, it was not designed for people to be really in there. Thankfully, there's not, sometimes you have to crawl, bend down a little bit and crawl in some space. But you're able to, smell that irony smell. And it's a bit also a bit of almost a sulfuric smell to it in the area. It doesn't smell pleasant whatsoever. If anybody wants to assess for some danger, we can maybe have a few registration to see what
Sure.
you would be able to hear and see as you're approaching. What is
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
going to help Percy again.
Thank you. We're reading a bad situation.
Yeah, you're both looking towards around and listening and paying attention to things.
Hey, how much is that bonus you give me?
It's +1.
+1. Cool. That makes us 5.
Oh no!
All right.
No.
So
You
Snake
have to-
eyes. Let's
Oh,
go.
No.
Oh,
You get an
no.
experience for that, don't you?
Oh, yeah, it's true. I do.
True.
Yeah.
All right,
Yep,
six.
and I got
I flubbed that.
and I got
roll.
another 8. So
Oh,
we're
hey.
doing real great up
This
here.
is not good.
Okay.
Okay.
Get it.
Well,
Get
I'm
it out of
happy
the way.
to tell you this time around it's my turn to get a solid 10.
Let's go.
I'm adding my
Woo!
tactical genius.
Nice.
So I got 8 on the dice and then +2 from cool. So that's a total of 8. Sorry, 10. Total of 10.
Awesome. So, Percy, you may have like other things on your mind at the
Mhm.
moment, and you're just not able to find and focus what you're looking for.
Sure.
Lakeisha, that's a 10, right?
Yes.
You can read the bad situation, or do you want to, investigate what? What?
Yeah, reading the bad situation. So, seeing how close we may be to, what are the questions
All
that
right.
I can ask?
So,
Let me
what's the
see.
best way in, the best way out? Which so far you know what that is. Are there any danger that you have not noticed? What's the biggest threat? What is most vulnerable to me? And what's the best way to protect the victims?
Yeah, let's go with what's the biggest threat? In other words, from some of the maybe the footfalls or claw marks or blood trail differential. Is there any other indicators of exactly, are there more victims down here that we don't know about or something like this? Or more of a threat than the one that we saw run down here, for example.
All right. So, what is the currently the biggest threat? You would probably notice it as you feel some liquid fall on your shoulder. For a moment, you think like it may just be like water accumulating and going on the ground. And as you point your flashlight up, what you do get is beautiful perspective from one of the creature here.
God. Oh no.
Right?
That was essentially like holding on like some like a little like overhang rock, and it's just
God.
drooling at you and like about growling and about to. It's drooling a bit on you. You do have
shoot it in the face.
you do have 2 more questions. You do have 2 more questions because you roll above a 10 that you can ask
Okay.
before you take a decision here, because that creature, you just walk into the barrow of the house and
Like,
you look
they don't
around
have
and
it
there's
on the list.
more than one.
Oh God. Oh no. Okay. It's not on the list, but like, how do I kill it? Ask that. Okay. Yeah. How is it? What's most vulnerable to me?
What's most
Where-
vulnerable?
where- Yeah.
What's most vulnerable to you?
Mhm.
I would say in this case, I mean, you've seen the damage that pistol could do on it. I would say superior firepower would be the best way to deal with that before it gets close and
Okay.
up close and personal.
Okay.
Uh,
And I guess if I ask, are there any dangers we haven't noticed? If I end up swinging my light suddenly, you said we're seeing more than one
yeah,
of them.
and as you
right
like
now?
look around, you notice more than one. So you did not notice them at first because that one caught your attention. But as you probably swung around to like grab your weapon, you did see some little those beady reflection a few times, 5 times indeed, in the cave.
Oh God. Okay.
This
yeah,
whole nest.
I more than likely would shove whoever's nearest to me, be that maybe Cade or Tiff. I'd probably shove them to the side and go, move, and then bring up the shotgun, ka right in the face.
All right. Well, I'd say it's
It was
time
Tiff
to
for
kick
me.
some ass.
Tiff, maybe, yes. Let's kick some ass, please. Oh boy. All right, so that's a 5 and a 3. That's 8.
Let's go, Lakeisha. You got it.
Yes.
Go, go, go.
And so, but looks like we're dealing damage to each other on an
Correct.
8.
And if
Looks
that
like.
is a mixed success, you're dealing damage to each other.
Okay. All right. So yeah, so she swings up the shotty and blow right in center mass in this thing. She
Hell
should
yeah.
have swung it up like maybe a little further to the face, but couldn't quite get it there. And as she takes that shot, the thing swipes out at her and like claws the other arm. And so now she's got like red streaks of blood where this thing slashed at her.
Fun.
Like,
So like you shot at it and like got down on you. So you have some armor. It would normally like the base armor is 3, so you can reduce by your armor.
okay.
But yeah, you are now very aware that you are in the middle of their nest. And how much harm do you inflict upon that creature?
Let's see. That's a 3 harm.
Nice.
3 harm, close, messy is the specifics.
All right. Yeah, that's pretty messy. That's for sure. That's 3 arms and all right. Just keeping track on all the arm that has been inflicted on each.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you said that dealt me back 3 harm?
Yeah.
Is that
So
what you said?
yeah. So
Okay.
whatever your armor may be, unless somebody
Mhm.
wants to, because you're currently very close quarter, right? I would say, unless somebody wants to protect someone, they can do so.
Yeah, I was wondering if I was close enough to be allowed to do that.
I don't know. Like it's very close quarter here.
Yep.
I'm gonna say my snake eyes means I don't notice this till it's too late.
Yeah,
So I'm just gonna hit. Double ones
Yeah.
ain't good.
Yeah, so she's going to then reel around and sock him with the let's go brass knuckles, just
Yeah.
for fun.
Are you using your protect someone ability, or are you trying to just literally kick some ass?
Yep, no, I'm trying to protect someone. So I get to do that without rolling, and
Oh.
10 plus. It acts as if a 10 plus. I just cannot choose to suffer little harm.
Okay.
So I take.
Which one do you want?
I suffer some or all of the harm they were going to get, and I am going to inflict harm on the enemy.
Okay.
Nice, nice, nice.
I mean, I don't want you to take more than 2. Let's not ramp you up more than 2. Is that how much harm do you already have though? Like
I don't think I've taken any.
I don't
yeah,
think so
I
so
think
far.
this is the first time.
So
I have avoided harm, and none of it's going to kick in till after the fight anyways. So
So instead
we're
of
rolling.
like you should
Okay.
taking the 3 arms, you would take that.
Yep, and I'm going to take
Okay.
2.
there we go. Thank you.
All right. Tiffany, Cade, and we're gonna go with Percy at the rear here for the last,
Yeah, no, that's totally
because
fair.
that would
totally
make
fair.
sense with that snake eye there.
Totally fair.
But Cade and Tiffany, welcome to the
I
Bill as
tried-
a Beast.
I would try to blast it as soon as I saw it was attacking.
That seems safe.
Light it on fire.
Fire starter in the party.
I
Yeah,
don't have
that's
to-
so 80s.
Yeah. I don't have to use my. Would I smell anything that would smell like if I lit this thing on fire, we'd be in a lot of danger?
I mean, when you got in here, you had like a mild sulfuric smell.
Then I wouldn't use the fire. I would just use my blast damage
All right.
because fire is an added effect. So,
Mm-hmm. And,
all right.
I mean, Tiffany probably went to science class before.
considering what she does for fun, this. Alright. That's a mixed success. It's a 7.
Okay. So on a mixed success, that's your use magic, right? You're trying to do.
Yes.
All right. What do you use? Trying.
It's
So
2 harm.
Okay. So, what are the glitches available? Because. So I get to choose one of the glitch. Ooh. So that's.
I actually don't know what the glitches are for my magic, so.
It's either like the
It's all
effect is
under kicks and
weaken.
ass.
Yeah, it's either the effect is weaken, the effect is short duration, which in this case is like an instantaneous. It's like you take 1 arm, which ignore your armor. Magic draw
Actually-
immediate unwelcome attention or a problematic side
retcon?
effect. Yeah, go for it.
Can I retcon that and use luck and make it a 12 and then use my fire because then the fire won't spread. It just hits the target.
Yeah,
Nice.
go for it.
So I'm going to use my luck and then that means it takes 4 harm
It's good.
and
Ooh.
the
Nice.
magic does not spread.
It does 4 harm. Ooh.
But the special is that now the Council of Wizards are going to get all up in my shit.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
The Council of Wizards.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Who I probably don't even know exist yet.
Yeah.
Incredible.
You may have a visit tonight.
Oh Lord.
Oh shit. Wow. Oh, and storyteller question.
Yeah.
If I'm only taking the 1 harm and my my armor is just the flak vest, not the
Yeah.
heavy armor. So that deflects
Yep.
the 1?
Correct.
Is that how that works? Okay, I got you. I'm solid. Thank
Alright.
you.
Perfect. Cade.
Cade is going to whip out. On one hand, they have, or one hip they have a book, and on the other they have a like handgun-sized crossbow. So they're gonna pull that out
Mm-hmm.
and aim it at the closest whatever.
All right, which is probably the one
Aim it-
that was trying to go for Lakeisha, but
Yeah.
like just got interposed.
The closest pair of eyes she sees.
Yeah, it's the one the most light up right now because it just got also caught on fire a bit. So
No, true. So it's got, see it clearly. So yeah, I guess that's roll.
yeah,
That's
you're
fine.
rolled to kick some ass.
Tough. Which is -1, but it's fine. Ooh,
Is it
no.
fine?
Oh no.
So that's gonna be a 3.
Oh,
So-
Oh no.
Oh.
What it does, you miss a creature. It goes towards one that is further back. Doesn't do any damage to it, but just enough to annoy them and get their eyes on you.
Great.
Hmm.
That's how I would rule it here. But hey, you get experience.
Congrats.
True. Yay.
Silver lining.
Where's my experience? There we
That is the most
Uh,
cutest, but the most devastating silver lining.
Yeah.
Right?
All right.
How often in a round could I choose to protect someone? Like, is that just gonna be sort of like D&D style where it's one reaction?
Yeah, I would do it essentially. Everybody like do their like move.
Okay.
All right, so I got my few little beasts here. I got this
Oh,
one
gosh.
that is, right on. Now, yeah, one that okay, just had to go poke. And there's one further. There's also the one further down that was possibly the one that got previously, that you previously encountered. I'm just gonna go with 2 of those right now, just to see what they're gonna do, while the other one are just gonna circle around. I mean, they're not gonna circle around because it's an enclosed space, and you have essentially, funneling things in here. But yeah. Oh, well, yeah. All right. So that's pretty good on that roll here. Just rolling for them to see how well they do. They're just gonna, go for. They're just gonna. That creature's just gonna go all out on you.
Wow.
And they know like the human weak spot. They're gonna try to aim for the throat as much as possible, but obviously no, you're not. It's not. But not gonna get you properly. You would technically suffer 3 harms, unless
Who's
Okay.
suffering that?
Bia. Because
Oh, good.
yeah,
Okay.
you
I
got
have
you
armor.
got in the middle, you got between that creature and Lakeisha, so you're a problem right
Okay.
now.
Oh God. Okay. Trying to think. Is there anything? I have bottle it up for act under pressure. However, I'm not sure. Is that that may be traipsing over into protect territory? I don't know. Is that if that's available? To
What are you
me,
trying to do?
I would definitely like seeing that Bia did her best and absorbed that damage for me. That's real hot right there.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a New Yorker. Anybody steps up to protect you in a street fight, and you barely know them like that. Yeah, you're family now, all right? So
Yeah.
we're gonna try
That's
and
fair.
return the gesture. If I see it turn on her, then if I can try maybe cock another shot at it.
Yeah.
If possible, I don't know.
So
Unless somebody else has something more effective. And I look to Tiff.
Yeah.
For her fire, for example, anything.
because if you want to act under pressure here, like trying to use your tactical mind to guide your team, I would allow it. Essentially use act under pressure to try to keep your cool, try to essentially assess the situation to the best you can, to use your tactical ability, right? To know, okay, what could be the worst outcome, what could be the hard choice that you're gonna have to make, or what would be the best way to get the hell out of that. If you want to assess that situation, as another creature is going towards Kate at the same time. So if you want to do that, you can do it.
Got you. Question for Cade. Would we be aware of any telekinesis, for example, that Cade has? Or Tiff, I'll throw the same question to you. Do either of you have telekinesis at all?
Kind of. I have the ability to speak to a creature who doesn't speak my language.
Okay, all right. So knowing that, I think Lakeisha would yell out to Cade, Cade, can you talk to these things? Tell them we just want our people back.
We're not getting them back.
Yeah. You can try to act under pressure, Lakeisha, just to see what would be possibly the worst outcome here.
Okay, all right. Got a 6 and a 4 on the die.
You're pretty cool, so.
Hey.
And then
That's
so
pretty
that's a yeah. So and what is that? That's +3. I can take up to 3 bonus. I'm gonna take 2 because I also noticed there's some points that our storyteller can kind of call in a chit on me on other roles later. So I'd rather just.
I would never do that.
It's weird. We just don't believe you.
So how about we get it to at least a 12?
All right. Yeah. All right. So yeah, you're able to get your tactical assessment of what would be the best situation here. Like Kate says, getting the people back is not an option, as you can probably see by the meals that were in the cave. So the best thing that you can do is essentially narrow their ability to surround you as much as possible right now. Right,
Okay.
Going a bit back and essentially funnel them would be probably your best directive to give to your group.
Okay.
But Cade, How does 3 harm sounds to you?
You said 3 harm
No.
on me?
No.
Yeah.
Nope. Not allowed.
I mean, oh, okay.
Can
Yes, I
I
can't do it, so.
can I attempt to protect Cade?
Okay. Yeah, because you're now like finally realizing what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, I'm finally noticing something's happening. Yeah, I'd like to try and move in and see if I can protect Cade.
Yeah.
Um,
So
my
roll plus tough.
is- yeah, my tough is you know, I'm gonna use a luck point for this.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a 12 on this one. So let's see. We're both out of danger,
Mm-hmm.
and if you're protecting a bystander, they become. You're an ally now. Congratulations, Cade.
Yay.
You've been promoted.
Ally.
Ally Valentina.
But what I would like to do is I would like to turn around and like I'm mid swig and noticing all this going on, and so I'm just gonna toss my bottle down, run forward, and just spew in the face of the monster, just and then grab Cade and pull them back.
What a waste of beer. I'm honored.
Yeah.
It is such a terrible beer
It's-
that only Percy would
it's awful.
appreciate,
Exactly.
and it makes a creature
Tim
recoil.
appreciated it. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'll pull Cade back and like I'll hold her for a 2nd and just say, "Remember, trust in you," and then I'll push her so that she can go do what she needs to do.
All right.
Looks like Kate is super pouty right now because of her recent fail, but
Oh.
just nods.
I think yeah, Tiff and Cade, you can do something if you wish, and then B as well after that.
I'm trying to think of what is best to do.
I give you like the really awkward dad thumbs up.
Oh.
Yeah. You got it, champ.
Got it, champ.
I'm not gonna do it to the camera, but I think she'd like go and then flip him off, like kind of like.
No.
From her, that's love.
Perfect.
I like that.
The whole "you're not my dad."
Don't
Yeah.
tell me what to do, but okay. Thanks.
I'm trying to think of like what is the best thing to do. I'm going to summon a monster, or well, I'm going to use magic.
Okay.
All right.
And for my use magic, I'm going to try to summon a monster into the world.
Ooh.
I didn't know you could do that.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
What are you trying to do here? I like that.
That's what I want. But we'll see how well it works out.
Oh my god. Magic is so fucked in this game.
So that's 5. So that's a 7.
Okay.
So it
Yes.
works imperfectly. So I choose an effect and a glitch.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you choose the effect the glitch has.
Okay. Let me see.
Dice, why?
I will.
Yeah, the dice are being jerks tonight.
I know, I had one good
I would
roll.
say not from the silly those creature here, but I would say that you magic draw unwelcome attention. So wherever you pull that magic from, that may not be always fun in games, got their eyes on you right now, and you can hear, you can feel that.
Okay. But I think what she is doing is summoning the creature that possesses the book to come out and sort of assist.
And what's that creature?
So it's basically a dark spirit that sort of wants to take over this realm. But she kind of said, nah, like that's extra. And was somehow able to convince it to chill out and like
Fine.
basically made a deal with it. So sometimes it will require things of her but she can also ask things of it, but she's probably it's probably going to be used against her later, basically.
Yeah. Oh,
It's a
definitely
favor, but
will
not
use
one that
be
comes
used against
without
you.
without a hitch.
Yeah, it's a favor that
Oh,
comes with a
dear.
price.
Okay.
Oh my
Oh boy, oh boy, oh
god.
boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah,
We
because what
love-
happened at that party where she got so for some backstory for those watching, she got invited to a
Oh.
party where people were mean and they forced her to like use a book to like scare her, but she actually ended up summoning a demon because she has some like affiliation to magic, and then the demon tried to kill everyone, and she was like, "Yo, you're extra," and kind of rebound it to the book and promised he wouldn't kill everyone at the party if she kept him.
I
So,
mean, you woke the demon from the nap. Would you not just want to kill everybody?
yeah,
Come on.
that was yeah, she didn't know. She didn't know.
Yo, really, don't wake me up when I'm taking a nap.
True.
But for real though, I'm not gonna
Lesson
be
here:
present.
don't wake people with a nap,
Do not summon me from the dark realm.
aka the nap zone.
Yes.
All right.
Um,
Napping plane is the best plane.
Napping plane.
Yeah, agreed,
So,
agreed.
as these like dark spirit like is being summoned forward, all your flashlight that you have are flickering, and like your light is not reaching as far as you expect. But you do see like the shadow entity like more or less getting between you and the creature that are fighting you, and those creatures are terrified of goddamn demon. I mean, do you blame them? I don't.
It should be.
They should be. It's not gonna bite you, Kate, in the ass because you call upon it. But yeah, not now anyway.
That's a later Cade problem.
Yeah, that's that's down the line, Kate
Later.
problem.
That's future Kate's problem.
Yeah.
Future
It's not
Cade will
mine.
deal with it.
And
Yeah.
as you do that, the creature like the little monstrous creature like do recoil from that a little bit, which allows the rest of you to, well, at least B and Tiffany to do as you more or less will right now, in this moment. Because that was very
I'd
fucking
want to
cool.
hit. Is there like one that's like really, really hurt, like almost dead, or like?
Oh yeah. From what you can see, if you look around, like quickly with the light source that you have, there's the one that has been taking a shit ton of hurt that you've been blasting earlier, and there's the one that was a bit that was further in the back. That was the original one that you had perceived like near the house.
Is there
which
like a
was
group of them clumped up?
At this point, since they're reeling a bit behind, yeah.
Gonna cast a spell,
I mean, that's what you do.
and I'm not asking how big the room is.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
There's not
Oh,
gonna be
shit.
yeah, go for it.
Oh yeah.
Yo, if there is a glowy look in her
I don't have
eyes.
I don't have anything to add to this, right? I just cast it, and if it goes off, it goes off, and I can add the fire to it or not.
Yeah, I mean, are you like using one of your luck?
I'm gonna cast my ball spell, which is a area of effect spell.
Okay.
And if I get a 10 or higher, the fire won't spread. So I don't know if I need to add the fire to it initially and just say that I'm adding it, or if I can roll it and see where we land.
Since I'm gonna roll a d6 on a 1 and 3, it will be beforehand, and 4 and above will be after the decision.
Okay.
Oh dear.
So that's a 2.
All right. Well, we're adding the fire, and if we get hurt,
Yeah.
sorry in advance.
If it all blow up in your
Okay.
face, I left it to luck. If it all blow up to your face,
Yeah, there's always the luck if I need it.
yeah, it's all good.
That would be a 10. That would be
There
a
you go.
success.
There you go.
There you go.
Everything in whatever the small area is, because it says it's an area effect, but it doesn't say how big the
Yeah.
area is. Everything in that area takes 3 harm,
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And like with that, like
and the fire cannot spread.
yeah, like you were able to like hurt all of them and like finish those 2 of them off that were already really hurt, and between currently there's also between you and them a big goddamn shadow demon, so that's super cool. I like that. And there's fire and demons, and it's an absolute shit show. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Fucking A.
But yeah,
Let's
Love
Tuesday.
to see it. Love to see it.
What is our
Tuesday
Bia
night
doing?
in Appalachia.
Yeah.
See, I was waiting to make sure that she wasn't gonna get hit doing that. So, cool. I'm going to maneuver weapons slightly and pull out my shotgun and that magic knife, and I'm just gonna aim shotgun at one that looks on last legs.
Yeah, they're
Good plans.
pretty much all equally hurt.
Yep. Alrighty. Shotgun, motherfucker.
Kick some
Let's
ass.
go.
Let's kick some ass. That's a numbers. Oh, and I get a +1 because they're the ones that caused my loss. So, numbers. Total's a 7. Yay.
Nice.
Okay, great.
All right.
So I do 3 harm to them.
You do 3 harms.
Woo!
It is a mixed success. They're not in melee range with you, but I will roll that mixed success. Let me see what happened on that. You would normally suffer like 1 arm. I would say like the noise and like the echo is making some rocks around you fall, because there's a lot
makes
of
sense.
yeah. It's not a fully solid structure.
I definitely just caused an explosion.
Yeah.
So.
A mix of all the effects like weaken the structure, and some like rocks like fall and like hit your shoulder pretty hard, causing like harm.
How much?
Just 1.
Oh, sweet. Then I don't have any because I have armor.
There you go.
Nice.
There it is.
Sweet.
There it is. All right.
All right.
Well
Okay.
done.
So
Desmond.
back to like more or less the equivalent top of round. Do you want to proceed with those creature being? As Cade like summoned demon before, like in front of them, your current hunter friends. That's a good question, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like no.
I feel like probably not, but we
Maybe.
kind of quasi know about it.
Right. Like she
Yeah.
told us the story of what happened to her at that party, but we've never
Yeah.
seen it like firsthand.
Like
Yeah.
actually
Like-
happen. I'm gonna say if anyone has seen it before, it would have been Percy. But
yeah, that makes
yeah,
sense. I feel
because
like
they've
Percy,
worked together before.
yeah, I feel like Percy's seen it because they've worked with him a few different times. So I think the best indication to everybody that this is not like a horrible thing is Percy looks at it and goes, "Good job, Kate."
If Percy's not trying to shoot at it, I guess for fun.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he continues to aim upwards. He does not shoot at the creature, but it is very much like you told your kid that you support their hobbies and they brought you macaroni art and you have no clue what it is. You're like, that's good. That's going on the refrigerator.
God,
Well done.
Aaron, I feel that
Yeah.
so hard. I have an 8-year-old, and that is just too real.
Yeah.
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 Oh, great job,
Oh,
sweetie.
yeah.
You're doing great.
You're doing great. I didn't say summon a monster.
Y'all brought
Okay.
you brought me a Maleosaurus made out of fucking Legos earlier. That was literally a mailbox dinosaur.
Oh, I love
That's
it.
incredible art.
Amazing.
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 My heart.
We're not
Put it
gonna
on the
say
wall,
what it actually
frame it.
looked like because that's not appropriate for sure.
Oh,
Because children.
Very pleased here. Now go dismantle it, please.
Yes, exactly
okay.
that. That's great, honey. Go use those Legos to make something else. Thank you.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So demon's not bad for now.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Uh,
So yeah, we're not fighting the demon currently.
yeah, but the rest
Just
of you,
records.
as the structure is becoming a bit unstable around you, what is your decision here? Because
Can I read a bad situation? Because that feels like what may be necessary here.
I mean, yeah, I would encourage it.
Okay, cool. Cool. Let's read a bad situation. Oh my
my.
god, that's a good roll. That's amazing. What is read it? That's sharp. Awesome. Okay, that's 11.
Nice.
There you go.
What do you want to know?
Let's see. Okay. Read a bad situation.
It's on 10 plus. You can ask 3 things.
3. Okay. First. Do I get to include my friends in front of me as victims for this scenario to ask what's the best way to protect the victims?
I would allow it.
Okay, so what's the best way to protect the victims?
From what exactly? Because right now there's a couple of things that could be harmful.
Let's say the collapsing tunnels. Should that happen?
I mean, protecting them from like collapsing tunnel would be to get them out of here as quick as possible.
Get them out. Okay, what's the best way out then? That's my second question.
The way you came, you know the path.
Okay.
You know you've traveled it, and you have a rope. Thankfully, that will help you get over that ledge.
Okay. And lastly, what is the biggest threat in this room right now? Is it the demon? Is it them? Is it the collapsing tunnels?
So, it is such a situation, right? Technically speaking, that demon has the potential to be the biggest threat in this room.
Okay.
If things go real fucking bad. Currently, Cade and, our demon boy here, are under, like, a good agreement, like, things are okay. If things were to happen to Cade and there were no longer any control over the demon, things would go from bad to fucking worse.
Okay.
And if,
Okay, well,
being crushed by those stones are probably the best case scenario to die.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Percy's gonna do a ton of mental math, which is very impressive for somebody who is definitely a little far gone at this point from his, like, 6th, 7th beer. But he's gonna look around. He trusts Cade. Falling rocks would probably kill raccoons. Demon will probably survive. So he's going to start to move forward with everybody else, like keeping his front towards the raccoons, but his back towards everybody else, and say, it may be a better plan to just get out of here right now and let nature take its course. And I'll start backing up. That's what I'll do.
All right.
I think also following that, before we leave out Storyteller, I think if Lakeisha were to read the bad situation as well, I think the question that she would ask would be, it would go back to what is there, what is it? Let me get the wording correctly. Yeah, are there any dangers we haven't noticed? Now, while we're in this space, is it closed off, or does it seem like there's like deeper tunnels deeper in? After all, this is a mine.
Yeah,
or
it's
is
a mine, right?
Caved in already. What are we looking at?
So there's crevice, like probably like a little place where they sleep, like corner here and there. What may be one of the things that you have not noticed, but because it's been omnipresent, it's like that, like, gaseous smell is just getting stronger. All right.
Oh gosh. Okay.
So
hold on. Sorry, I
sparks
didn't
could
even
be
get
dangerous.
I didn't even get to roll. Hold on. Let me go ahead and roll for that. And I got 2 6s. Oh my god, I'm taking a picture.
Yeah,
I'm taking a picture.
Amazing. Amazing.
You
Nicely
guys.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, yeah. So yes, okay. So that being the first question. I'm so sorry, DM. I forgot to even roll. I was so caught up in the RP. Okay. So, yes, with the sulfur smell, okay. But then, what's the best? I think at one point you had mentioned that from the force of Tiff's explosion, there was some rock that rained down. Now, did that like cave in the entrance where we came from a little bit? Like, tell me about that situation.
That impact would not have been like strong enough to cave in the entrance because it's still a way back, right?
Okay. Okay.
And that is an explosion, but it's not like TNT.
Okay.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse had I rolled lower.
Yeah, I Tiffany like fuck up that magic happening here. Things could have like went from like, well, we're in the best situation to, well, we're doomed.
Wow. Okay. All right. So it was just a little bit pelting us a little bit.
There's visibly
there,
like looking around. There's visibly structural damage that more eye impact explosion would probably like cause more structural damage.
Okay.
Being the area is an advice.
Sure. And so I think I would shout that out to the rest of the party, like, listen, yeah, we gotta get out of here. Let's just go ahead, get out, go, and probably would start like yanking whoever's not moving fast enough with the robot arm. You know what I mean? Just yoink, let's go. And I think what about I'm trying to see how to word this. What's the most vulnerable to me? Have we actually killed at least one of them?
Yeah.
Or one of them is at least grievous?
Two of them appear to have been killed.
Okay. Okay. So
How many
I
are
guess
left?
I would.
There's 3 that you can see right now.
Okay. All right. So for that, all right. So that's fine. But yeah, just moving towards and yelling at everybody to get out.
All right. Bade, Tiffany, Kate, how do you want to proceed in that situation where you've been advised by your fellow hunter to possibly get the fuck out?
Can we bring it all down now? I'll just yell at everybody because I'll be like, I will just light everything on fire on our way out.
Yeah, and I think Cade's going to turn to the demon and say, make sure to let them get out.
He will not say any word to you, but you will just see like this shadowy grin just like appear in front of you, and it's gonna turn its attention towards them. It's gonna have some fun.
I'll follow everybody out, but I want to be out last because as soon as I start to step out, I'm going to turn around and cast whatever the highest level fireball I have is right in the center of everything.
All right.
On my way out, as soon as I'm clear.
All right.
Yeah, good. Get clear, cause here comes a grenade too. Let's both of you and me. Let's take it all out. Tear it all down. Let's go.
Is there anything you wanted to do in that situation as you're possibly making your exit out?
Can I offer Bay one of my Molotov cocktails if she wants it?
I was
Blow
gonna
it all
say she's stabbing one on her way out.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Extra deadly.
So
Make sure you're dead.
Like she's doing
Pins
one
to the
more.
wall.
Well, I was gonna say with one of the ones that is left alive,
Yeah.
she's stabbing it with the magic dagger.
Yeah. Roll to kick some ass as you make your
Yes.
way out.
Perfect.
Oh,
Because she has a grudge against them.
yes. Yep, that is a 12 in total.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah, the thing that I'm gonna choose
Dang.
then is, I think, oh, I know what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hold the advantage, so everyone gets +1 forward.
Yo.
Fantastic.
And
Oh, yes.
Awesome.
just as I'm digging in the knife, I'm sure that he's clawing me in the side
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever.
Oh yeah.
That's
Hey.
3 harm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But hey, that +1 will most likely be useful as you're making your escape out, like getting out of that rope. And Tiffany, you're using your lovely magic to, blow shit up here a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not
Did I
aiming
say-
at anything, so I don't know what if anything,
Just,
I would
just
need to
roll
roll. I just
magic.
wanna...
Yeah, it's just roll
Okay.
magic.
Go.
Just-
You said I get a +1 on top of it, yeah?
Correct. Because of
I want to say cool thing while the roll happens.
Yeah.
As she's
It's
digging the
another 10.
knife in, she says, "I don't know if you're the one who took my Doug, but I hope you see him in hell."
Oh,
And then
hell
she's
yeah.
out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I won't throw it until everybody's clear, but I'm gonna throw a fireball, and I rolled a 10 right in the center of the room.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, with that 10, like, you're not aiming for anything anywhere specific, but you know that, the structure and all that, the gas is. And as you're making, like, all your quick exit from that cave, you do feel that immense heat coming from the hole as you escape. Like, just spread out, like, on each side, and the collapse and the fire coming out. You hear in there some yell from the creature and a weird laughter from your demon friend. As it's having the time of his life in that place.
He does that.
Yeah,
Living his best life.
That's not
it's living its best demon life. And
Fire, I was born of this.
like
yeah.
It's like I'm back home.
the immediate entrance, like the opening is not collapsed, but like you can see like beyond like some like rocks, and like that pathway is gonna be blocked after like the initial fire.
Oh, okay.
You take a moment to catch your breath.
We're out of combat.
Yeah, you're out of combat.
Bia fucking collapses. She took 6
Okay.
harm.
Oh, shit. Okay,
Jesus.
med kit. All right, med kit. Here we go.
She is grievously injured.
Yeah. Okay. All the iodine.
Like she's unstable.
All the bandages. What do we gotta do?
Hold on. I got this. I'm gonna take out the Molotov cocktail, pull out the cloth. I'm just gonna hand the bottle to Bia and say, "Drink."
No. She's gonna bleed out.
No,
She's gonna die of shock if she feels that pain. Drink, please.
Just
Go.
wait. Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Here.
I think she probably has like a massive slash just
Yeah.
across like her throat,
Yeah.
basically.
Take the one, but you gotta give it back to me. You know you gotta give it back to me, right? Take the one. Swig. All right.
There you go.
All right.
We get her
down
bandaged.
on-
Yeah.
Write down
hey.
on this. Because this shit is gonna hurt like hell.
Why'd you put Mitch?
And just, yep. Gotta sterilize the wound. Just use the alcohol.
Could've
That's
just-
gonna fucking hurt. But I gave her something to bite down on.
Could have just
Maybe,
cauterized it.
That would not have been. Can we get her into the truck?
Yeah.
I've got an infirmary back at my place.
Yeah.
I think as they're like taking her in, Kate looks at Bia and goes, "Hey, Bia,
Mm.
they're hurting 20 times worse."
Look at the smile.
That's right. Good. Live out of spite. Live out of spite. Let's go.
Let's live in that spite.
Spits a mouthful of blood on the ground.
Amazing.
Let's
Cade, you
get her
gotta
in the
drive,
car.
and I'll help carry her and put her in the back seat.
Yeah.
I'll like fish her keys out of her pocket and hand him
Yep.
to Cade because I've been drinking.
Perfect. I love this. Alright.
Kate is gay
I
and does
might
not
be a
drive.
ridiculous 17.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
No,
Wow.
for Bia, she'll drive.
So, as we're, exiting the woods, getting back, worse, or like force were, but still successful overall. Driving back home to your individual house, trying to get home before sunrise for some. Trying to not make too much noise.
Oh yeah, when Lakeisha drops off Percy back at his place. She looks him in the eye and she says, you know, for being such a pain in my ass, you did a great job back there.
Yeah? You want to say that again just a little louder? I didn't hear you the first time.
Yeah, no, and we're done. Tell the others that I said anything, I'll cut your nuts off.
Uh-huh.
Goodbye!
Wait, hey, Kish. I don't hate you a ton. Okay? See ya. And I'll head inside. I'll be inside. I do actually, one of my perks is that I have a safe haven set up with an infirmary.
Mhm.
So I will be able to get patched up and taken care of.
Fantastic.
Nice! Okay.
Hell yes.
Speaking of beer, you do feel probably a sense of satisfaction. I'm assuming from... I mean, may not have been them. But... No. Was for him, right?
Oh yeah. For him, for Joan, and all the others. And she probably is like laying down on, like, sitting on a chair as he's trying to like patch her up, and just kind of is like, you know, I don't regret shit.
You know what? I don't think you should either. I know you got a huge gaping wound, but did you at least get some closure?
Yeah. And I didn't let anyone else die.
No, you didn't. You did a damn good job. And you know what? We made sure that you didn't bite the dust either. And I'll pour some alcohol on the wound to get it cleaned out.
Second.
There you go. There you go. You got people who care for you now, Bia. Don't be a fucking idiot about it.
You want to talk?
I'm in
Take
the
a swig.
corner rolling my eyes, rewrapping my arms, which now because of my magic look like they're cauterized.
Oh,
They're just getting
Lord.
cleaned up so I can cover them
Nice.
from my mom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, no.
I will help anybody who is injured get cleaned up, and I will
Yeah.
1000% make sure that Tiff's bandages are not going to come off so her mom doesn't see them.
Yeah. So Tiff,
Doom, doom, doom.
when are you
Another
getting
one
back
bites
home?
dust.
Exactly.
I would say I would probably be sneaking back into my house at like 4:30 or 5. Like, I know how to get in and out of the house without nobody paying attention. So my dad's probably at the bar.
Yeah. So,
I just kind of check on my younger siblings and sneak into my room and like figure out what I'm gonna wear the next day for school.
So, as you get
With
back
long
into
sleeves.
your room, you do see this figure just like sitting there in the corner. So, Miss Tate, looks like you and I will have to talk. And
Who
that
the
is,
fuck are you?
what was it that got your attention? It's like the Council of Wizards or something like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, some call me just Claudius. I'm a member of the Council of Wizard. Let's talk.
Oh, what?
And we're gonna fade out.
Nice.
Oh,
And-
what?
Jeez.
Cade, what's your like? How do you wrap that night up?
Cade probably gets home, goes into their room and opens the book
Mm-hmm.
and says, "All right, what do you want from me?"
Oh. In due time, my child. In due time. But you did well tonight. Thank you. I like it.
Why are you like this? Just closes the book mid-conversation.
Wait!
Just snaps it closed, goes to bed.
Oh my god!
Too sleepy to deal with this.
Holy
How's Lakeisha wrapping her night?
Well, like she has been wont to do, definitely with a nightcap. I mean, there's no less than 3 shots waiting for her of some whiskey back home. And she picks up a framed picture of her mom, and her dad when she was younger. It was a picture that was first taken close to when they first moved to this town. It was when she was coming up in high school.
Yeah.
And I think she has this mixed reaction on her face, like, you know what, Dad? You were a son of a bitch, but you didn't deserve to go out the way you did. And I know the agency is not telling me everything about you, the way you went. But I'm gonna find them one day. I'm gonna stay in this town until I find them. And then she takes a shot and swigs it back in his honor.
Awesome. And Percy, I know you've been patching your friend before. I'm assuming Bear eventually will pass out because you got wrecked, Bear. Fuck. Anything you want to do before you wrap up your note?
I think once he's made sure that B is all taken care of, he'll go upstairs. He lives in a pretty small, raggedy house. The garage is the largest room in it, and it's very lonely. So he'll go in the dark, open up the fridge, pull out another beer, pop it open, sit down in a chair, stand back up, go back over and take out another beer and just kind of stare at it for a second.
Mm-hmm.
He'll go find a marker, pop it open, just write for Tiffany, and put it back in his fridge. Close it, go sit down, swig, and just turn on the TV and pass out there until B wakes up the next morning.
Fantastic. I love that. So as you know, putting back there, camera is panning out of town, like giving that overview of the whole city in the woods. And we're fading to our little end credits here as we're wrapping this session of One Shot Monster of the Week. I want to give a big thank you to my wonderful player here for this.
Yay!
Let's go.
Let's do a quick round table. Tell who you are and where the people can find you on the internet, because you are absolutely awesome. And I want to make sure that everybody watching can find you somewhere else and see more of you. Whichever order you want to go.
Hi, I'm AwkwardishPanda. I'm very awkward. I'm roughly panda sized. I stream here on Twitch 4 or 5 days a week, sometimes more than that. You find me on Dimple's Dyson's channel on Saturday mornings and on my channel almost every other day. If you want to know what I'm doing, follow me on Twitter or any of my other socials. It's all at AwkwardishPanda and AwkwardishPanda.com.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Hi, my name is Jay, otherwise known as PlayYourRole. I mainly do stuff on YouTube. I make 2 videos a week on various TTRPG topics. I occasionally stream on there as well. I don't usually do Twitch streaming, but I do YouTube. And I'm also very active on TikTok and Instagram, so you can find me there.
Yeah.
All my links are in the chat.
And yeah, Jay makes awesome content on YouTube. Go check it out.
Thank you.
I like it. Amazing.
Thank you.
I'll go next. Once again, my name is Cher, aka That Gamer Cher, here on Twitch, and also on Twitter. You can find me as @GamerShare. I am a Black content creator. I am one of the co-founders of Ladies of D&D. What? And I have my own variety channel, like I said, here on Twitch. I stream all throughout the week. I've got a new D&D 5e campaign coming up, hopefully this fall. And so stay tuned to my socials to find out all the details.
Amazing. All right.
Go ahead. No, you spoke first.
All right. Okay. All right. Hi, it's me, Sarah, at SaraBStrange, all over the place, Twitter, TikTok, and Twitch. My streaming schedule currently is a little sporadic because I don't have external structure of another commitment during the summer. So, I do a lot of video games on there, currently playing through Witcher 3 and or Stardew Valley when world is too grimdark and I don't feel like going into a different grimdark world. And yeah, I tend to float around the internet and hop into different games and streams all over the place. So if you want me to float into your particular corner of the internet, your channel, just hit me up on Twitter or in Discord.
I'm Princex Calamity. You can find me as Princex Calamity on all the things. That's Princex. I'm that on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, literally everything. I got lucky. I mostly currently stream on Twitch, though I am working on drifting more into the YouTube space. So I will be posting more Let's Plays, and I am doing a vlog challenge right now because YouTube is something I've always wanted to do, and sort of sharing my life as a Black, queer, neurodivergent person. So that is what is going down more on YouTube here coming up soon. It's been a big passion of mine for a very long time, so I'm glad to start doing it. I've gotten into tabletop over the past year and a half, a little under a year and a half. So I'm still like getting my hands in things and trying stuff out. So I am just kind of hopping around too. I'm just hopping around different games and just enjoying myself and trying out different systems.
Wonderful. Yeah, make sure to like follow all those lovely people. They're all amazing. I'm super glad that I got a chance to play with so many new friends, and for some people they decided somehow for some reason to come back. Like Panda, like second time I GM for
Look,
Sarah.
I love it here.
Yeah. You know, apparently, you know, I did not, you know, scar Sarah too
But
much when I play.
Rafiki, who are you?
Yeah,
You gotta plug
Who are
yourself.
you?
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm Frank. I'm aka Rafiki. I'm the co-founder of this channel. That's basically where I work. But when I don't do that, I also do music and sound engineering under my personal brand called Raven Skull Production. I do have a solo piano EP out there. There you go. That's a command. There you go. If you want to buy it, support me and do my stuff, go check it out or share it, whatever. Or if you want to hire me to do music for you, I'll be more than happy to do so. It has been an actual pleasure. Thank you for everybody for coming and watching. Thank you for my player for taking part, and I hope to be able to do more stuff with all those wonderful nerds because I had an absolute blast.
We got a lot of stuff we got to resolve with this group too.
Yeah. Look, I love like wrapping my one shot like in a certain way that is still somewhat open-ended. That if you know things later on happen, things later on happen.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, things can
For
happen.
sure.
But let's see if we can have some lovelies that we can bring some love over.
Ray.
Yeah, looks
Raid,
like.
raid, raid.
How long has the Noir Enigma been on? I know he's on right now. It's actually wonderful. You just there for like 15 minutes. Let's go join the Noir Enigma. A wonderful person, absolutely good human being, lovely person. Go say hi. Go say bring some love. Be kind, and I'll be back here Thursday if things go well. Take care and see you around.
I just got signed to a talent agency, so send hype in chat for him.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Send love their way.
All right.
Yeah.
See ya and take care.